What's up, man? How you doing? Glad to see you here, man. Starting on my daily stream, man. So the sound's low? Oh, what about now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I had to turn my gain up on my mic. My computer getting hot or something. No, it's not. Yeah. Starting my daily stream, man. Getting back into the game. It had been a good conversation yesterday, man. What you mean about that? 'Cause I sleep like at 10 o'clock at night and stuff. Hey, what's up, Lizard King? How you doing, man? Yeah, I stream every day. I'm trying to start a real movement, man. I was just thinking about you too. Yeah, I stream every day. Around this time, I just started my stream like 3 minutes ago. I mean, you gotta get to the stream. You gotta stream every day. Make sure you get somewhere. You go to sleep at 1, dang. I can't go to sleep at 1. I have to go to sleep at like 10 because I have to get up and start the stream. It'd be taking a lot out of me for some odd reason. I have to wake up like mad early because right now it's like 6:30 in the morning. Like the sun is not even out yet. Oh no, it's not Minecraft. Oh, Baywatch. I remember that show. Let me Google it real fast to get like a better memory. Oh, I know you're talking about. I had a feeling. I know Baywatch is. It's okay. I gotta focus on my Kundalini to get better sleep. To be honest, the Kundalini actually mess your sleep up, man. Like when your Kundalini activate, you be stuck in like in a meditative posture. I see why they say that you enter like a Creole. You be stuck in a meditative posture. So when you're meditating, you can't go to sleep. So when your Kundalini awake, it's hard to go to sleep, bro. Because I remember, with my Kundalini awoken, I had to meditate to go to sleep. I just had to lay down and just keep meditating. I was incapable of going to sleep for like 2-3 weeks. I thought life's gonna be like that forever. Then after the 2 or 3 weeks, I was able to go to sleep. It's a lot, man. I remember I was dealing with it, man. Like I was, because like when you unlock your third eye, you can feel pulsation up here. You can connect. You cannot connect, but you can feel your third eye. So when you sleep, no, it's not Minecraft, Christiana. I don't play games on here. We just have like spiritual conversations and stuff. Christina, it's not Minecraft. It said I drop knowledge on here. Listen up. Yeah, because like me, I'm a real practitioner. Like I'm just somebody from the hood, bro. Like I had a Kundalini awakening like fucking 10 years ago. I had a Kundalini awakening like 10 years ago, bro. And then my Kundalini rose about a year ago. So I'm like in the midst of like awakening. Like I'm trying to awaken the third eye and stuff. Like I'm so close on my journey. Like I call it a study. Because I was lucky enough. I was pure enough. They say you got to be pure, and I believe it too. I was lucky and pure enough to awaken the Kundalini. Jason Derulo. I was lucky enough and pure enough to awaken the Kundalini, man. Like it's an amazing experience. Like I'm glad to be here. It's just that I feel like my spiritual ties run deep into like secret societies and stuff. It says 10 years ago I was 10 years old. 10 years after, I'm still 10 now. How old am I? It says what? It says 10 years ago I was 10 years old. 10 years after, I'm still 10 years old. It's either you was just born 10 years ago or you 20 years old. Is one or the other. It says, bro, you breathe in 4K, but you can't hear me breathe. Can you hear me breathe? It says, I wish you became the YouTuber ever, but the best YouTuber. I hope so, man. Like I'm trying to become like a spiritual YouTuber. I'm trying to bring back the spiritual community and stuff. It said, hey, Curtis, my buddy Frank Castle here. What's up, Frank? We just on here chilling, man. You know, it's having a good time. So, like this channel, this is I'm from the United States, Bijo, from the United States, man. I'm trying to say I'm a regular person, bro, and I was able to awaken the Kundalini, as my friend Chad was about to. Yeah, I'm just a regular. I'm just somebody who was lucky enough to awaken the Kundalini, and I'm just trying to create a YouTube channel so I can build a following, because I want to like start like a movement or something, because I understand something about reality. Yeah, is that the base of the spine? So basically, right? Everyone has a Kundalini, right? But you have to awaken it some way, somehow. You see, it's the people who are good at talking can really have. I think I'm good at talking. I'm talking some real stuff. So it's at the base of the spine, and you have to like awaken it, but you can't awaken it. You see, that's why I got this koi fish. So in the real world, there's like a parallel world, and you got like a divine Shakti. You have a twin flame. You have a soul that's already activated that watches you every day like a guardian angel. You have to convince that soul to awaken you. But the thing is, you're also trapped in the matrix. You see, so to awaken the Kundalini, you have to be pure, because like you know how they say God always knows. So that these people from higher realms, they know your life story, and you need like a good life story to awaken it. And then if you can't, if you messed up your life, because you only get one chance, it looks like. If you mess up your life, you will become a low energy practitioner. You know, I don't know how exactly it works, but I know that there's like a matrix and there's like codes that you got to input into your life. So basically, you get one chance. You have to be pure. I was pure my entire life. Like I was pure. Like when I woke up my Kundalini, I was still a virgin. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't rob anybody. I was a good person. And then 2 weeks in, I just opened my Kundalini. But I didn't know it was like that serious in the past. I thought it was life, you know. I thought it was me awakening. But after like 10 years, I started to realize. Now, I'm actually not in a relationship. I'm not looking for a relationship or anything. So are energy and vibrations related? Like, it depends. Like nah, bro. Like you don't need like energy. You don't need vibration, bro. It's like all that stuff is like, it's just mysticism, you know. It's just mysticism, man. So you don't really need vibrations and well, your body would generate the energy, of course. I don't think that somebody can give you energy, but your body can generate energy itself when you awaken the Kundalini. Like it helps, you know, like vibration and thinking about energetic stuff. It helps, you know. I feel like it's a trivia thing. I feel like the world knows what's going on, but they're not going to tell you. They want you to find out for yourself. So, you know what I mean? So The Kundalini is just bottled up energy at the base of the spine. You can't, like, I thought, like 10 years ago, I thought that you could awaken it, but you can't. You have to understand, like, there's like a parallel universe. And in that parallel universe, people are woke. That's why you don't hear too much about the third eye anymore. So, okay, do you do meditation? So, I started off with a psi will. You know, it's a PSI will. I started off with that. So, I didn't start off the conventional way. Like, I wasn't starting off with mantras, meditation, vibrations. I just started off just believing, and that I was able to move a psi will, a PSI will. I was able to move that. You see? And then after I was able to move that, that's when I felt my third eye for the very first time. And when I was like, I believe I just left high school. So I was like, it was 2015. So I was like 19, I think 18 around the time. I was fresh out of high school. It says I was fresh out of high school. And I'm like, oh my gosh, all that stuff is real. Like, I didn't even know all that stuff was real. I didn't even know that all that stuff was real. And so after like amount of time, so after that, after 2015, I didn't start meditating until I found me a spiritual trainer. Like me, I was just awoken after high school. I was lucky because they was saying, like, from India perspective, they was saying that you have to be pure, you have to basically just be pure. I was pure my entire life. I never like did nobody wrong. You know what I mean? So it was easy for me. So that's why I'm like, and then I came to the knowledge that you're not supposed to be having sex with females, because that's not real. Even though you could have sex with females and it's real, you shouldn't do it because it's not a real thing. It would damage your life. That's why in the Bible they got things called succubus. And I believe these women know who they are. I have met a lot of females that was awakened. They would talk to me in telepathy and talk to me in person. And their eyes will be glowing and stuff. I'm talking about like light protruding out their eyes. Like they would have like light. You know how Superman shoot the laser beam to be red? They would have light coming out their eyes. It says, I have seen a spirit 3 years ago. I have seen a spirit I summoned a spirit like 2 months ago. I was doing like a ritual like 15 blocks away from my house. I summoned a spirit. After I did that, people had to kick me out the neighborhood. It says, "Hey, modern monk, how are you?" I'm doing good, man. I'm the hood monk, man. You know, I'm a black monk. Like, I didn't even think none of this stuff was even real. It's just that I was just able to do this stuff. So now I'm trying to start like a YouTube so people can know that I exist, because it has been 10 years. And then I'm also trying to document my third eye journey. Well, I ain't rich, bro. I'm poor, bro. I'm just somebody who was lucky enough to awaken the third eye. They were saying that when you awaken the third eye, you become a prophet, saint, or messiah. It's something very complicated to do. So I'm on YouTube. I'm trying to see if I can find people like me, like people who have awoken their Kundalini. Because if the less people awoken their Kundalini, that means that I'm actually joining the 5D world. Yeah, Christina, it's not that I got the key to life. It's that for some reason I was awoken. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a regular person. I'm like connected to secret societies. Like, I remember I have met somebody from the secret society like 3 times. Like a 33rd degree Mason. He's been following me around my entire life. He came up to me, and I remember I was working at the casino at one time. He came up to me and he telepathically told me to quit my job and complete the mission. I completed the mission. He came back and visited me by levitating over my house with a group of friends. And then he appeared in my dreams, told me to look further into the darkness. And that was before my Kundalini awoken. So right now I'm like on a spiritual and societary journey, man. Even though I don't think societary is even a word. It feels like it's a word, you know. Now, I know it's hard to believe, but you just gotta trust me. It says someone had died in my neighborhood. The ritual to make a hell bell house and burnt it. The spirit eat food. You can see the live little footstep. The spirit came and ate food. Oh wow. It says, where do you get such great? No, I don't have. It's not great thoughts. I have really practiced this stuff. Like I remember my past life. I remember like a lot of things, man. Like, I remember my past life. I remember, it's like the society was waking me up. It's like the society was like, so basically there's like a society that I'm a part of, and they're like waking me up, and I'm getting like woken up very slowly. Like, I remember my past life. I remember my mission that I already completed. I remember my friends from my past life. I remember my twin flame and everything. Like, my twin flame still keep contact with me. The last time I saw her, she was in the hospital. And not, it wasn't no bad thing. She was just in the hospital. You know, so I'm just connected to stuff. You know, and this is an amazing feeling for me, man. Yeah, I'm celibate. I don't have sex anymore. I can't have sex. It's like I've made it to the point where I understand the reality. Like, having sex is a fake thing. Like, you can't do it. Once you do that, you damage your Kundalini path. So it's not about being celibate. It's not about masturbating. It's about being like controlled by lust. You can't be out there. Hey, what's up? What's up? So, it, celibate is there for you not to have sex. Don't have sex with females, bro. It's not a good thing. It's not a real thing, man. It will damage your spiritual journey, because you might get caught up in cheating. You might get caught up in abusing a woman. Like, you have one chance to create your spiritual life, what it looks like to me, and you can actually lose abilities and stuff, because like, God knows everything. God knows if you're going to become it says, so you would not marry or date. I'm looking for my twin flame. So basically, right, in America, and it's just that right now I'm talking about like my spiritual life, man. This is a spiritual stream, so it's kind of like motivation, you know. It's just that I'm trying to tell people how to awaken their Kundalini. So the thing is, like, once you understand twin flame, I'm already spiritually married to somebody. I'm already dating somebody. Like, I'm currently in a spiritual relationship, and in that relationship, it's like, you know how the angels couldn't have sex with humans, and when they did have sex, it was like blasphemy and stuff. So I can't go out there and have sex with another woman, like, because it will hurt my twin flame. It will hurt my Kundalini. So I have to practice being celibate to maintain the energy that I have, because if I don't maintain it, I will lose everything. I'm talking about everything. You see? So I have to, so basically I'm already in a relationship, like, basically, and that can never change, ever. And so now the question was I ever in a relationship before? Yeah, I was in a relationship before, but like me, I was working magic. It said, do you have a particular take on the idea of spirits? Me, I understand what they are, you know. So you gotta understand, there's like a parallel world, because I was shown the afterlife and stuff. Yeah, you need loyalty, honesty, and trust. With females, you can lose that. Once you lose your loyalty, honesty, and trust, you lose like a spiritual energy. You see, they take that from you for some odd reason. Yeah, I practice Kriya yoga. So the thing about spirits, you gotta understand that there's a parallel world. If you're seeing a spirit, it's coming from a different parallel world where people are astral projecting. It's astral projection, man. And they can astral project their spirit. It was even once seen on, like, if you ever saw this, the movie Harry Potter, was even on Harry Potter. It says, then should I go to haunted places? Can I experience it just depends, bro. It's like what I've noticed, right? I'm connected to societies and stuff, so I've been having paranormal experiences. I have seen UFOs. I have seen spirits when I close my eyes. I have seen I've seen the astral world. Spirits will only come after you when you start to acquire energy. Like, without energy, they won't even like look your way. Hey, Ushna, what's up? Why you don't like me, Ushna? What's going on? Such dang, that's crazy, Ashna. I thought it was cool, man. Uh, so it like me, I can just summon things. Then Block Cool, he's not on here anymore. Like where, I got mods on there. Like where is he? Like I can't find no messages about him on my Discord. I got my Discord right here. I'm gonna show you my Discord right now. I don't see anybody. I have mods on here. It says, that's GW. That's not Joseph. That's GW. Because somebody else joined the group chat. And plus, the link that Joseph is using to get on the Discord is gone. So we don't have a link for Joseph to even get on Discord. It says, what do you think about Eastern spiritual belief like Hindu, Buddhism, and yoga? I practice yoga. It's cool, Ashna. I know he was trolling, bro. I don't know how he even knew Chicken that well. So the thing about Eastern spiritual beliefs is their own belief, bro. Like everything is connected, bro. They just have their own cultural ways of going about it. Like I practice Hinduism and Buddhism, and I practiced Creole yoga like for about 10 years, bro. Did I need to practice it? No, I did not need to practice Creole yoga. I only did it out of the respect that Hindus knew what they was talking about. But did I have to do it? I'm like, no, because the thing about it, you don't have to put yourself, what's up, Emily? You don't have to put yourself in various yogi positions. It says he was abusing us and using bad words about parents and spamming private photos. I know, like that's why I got mods on there. Like I got a lot of mods, and people would like delete the stuff because I don't know why he was even doing that. So Lord of Earth. So basically, I did it, but you don't need to do it. All you gotta do is wait for your Kundalini to awaken. When your Kundalini awakes, it will purify, clean, and energize all the chakras. Like right now, the current state that I'm in. Oh, it's Easter today. Happy Easter. I didn't even know it's Easter. Is it Easter? So, where was I? You don't need to do it because the Kundalini is a normal thing. In America, they call it Christ consciousness. You don't have to like do meditate. Like meditation help you basically deal with your ego. The meditation goes with the ego. Goes with like when you meditate, you will understand yourself. You'll understand your sins, your karma. You'll understand everything. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? That's all that meditation is truly used for. It's that when you unlock the Kundalini, you don't really even need to meditate. It's just that everybody is like so into the books with it. Like they want to be like book ready. Like you gotta meditate. It's for the energy. I guarantee that people who have awoken knows that you don't even have to do that. You gotta trust me on this one, because I've been awoken long before I was meditating, man. It says, but spiritual concepts are deep. Yeah, it's deep because it's a lot of debates going on about it. Because it's deep because it's a lot of debates. Because you got fake people. So people make it deep because they be like, no, this is right, this is right, this is right. But the whole time, bro, they didn't even, like, there's a lot of spiritual people that didn't go to a Kundalini awakening. It's a lot. It's like a lot of them. So it's like, it's only deep because people are like proving people wrong. That's why the spiritual community is dying. You gotta understand, the spiritual community is dying, but it's like a magic spell dying. It's like they want people who don't have the Kundalini to not believe in the Kundalini, bro. Because you can't because they can't activate it, you can't activate it, so they're attacking you from another dimension. And they want you to believe that it's fake because they don't want you to awaken. They want to like read your mind and control you. That's why it's deep, because there's like something going on in the shadows. That's why the spiritual concept is so deep. And when you start getting into the shadows, you're going to start seeing that there's witches and warlocks casting spells on people. That is the number one reason why when you become like real spiritual and you start getting your money up, females start coming your way. They want to destroy your loyalty, honesty, and trust. And they want that. It said you should see my previous comment on theistic Hinduism. What's your comment? Like, did you write that on that channel? Like, how do I get that out? What was the comment? Cause I'm curious, bro. Cause me, I'm even though I say you don't have to practice Hindu mythology or Hindu spirituality on chat. He was talking about something in Discord. Sagor. Let me go back. I don't see anything. Are you deleting your message? I don't see it. It says, what do you think about Eastern spiritual belief like Hinduism? You talking about that one? What do I believe? What exactly do you mean? So I believe I thought I answered your question. So basically, I believe that you have to do it. Because me, I've been meditating for 10 years. Like, I have beat my ADHD. I have found calmness in myself. I have found like the meditating nirvana. And like now I'm experiencing a different type of nirvana because my chakras are activated. So I feel like warm centers in my body. It makes me feel like really good, you know. But now I got like mental nirvana. I got Kundalini nirvana. So it's like nirvana is coming from the center of my head and it's going all the way down my chakras and coming back up. It's like a beautiful, beautiful feeling. So I do think you gotta practice that stuff. I 100% do think you have to practice Hinduism or Buddhism, but doing that won't awaken your Kundalini though. You know what I mean? So it says, I think the theological aspect of Hindu and Buddhism is weird, like polytheism and Judaism is like chosen people titled to bring Brahmin ethnicity and rampant corruption in the Buddhists. What's up, Prince? Alright, so you say you think it's weird? You have to explain that a little bit more, my brother. Why is it weird? Because I understand like Judaism and polytheism. Like I understand that. But you know, I think it's weird because the thing is, it's weird because you don't have to do it, bro. That like this is the number one reason why the spiritual community get deep, bro. The spiritual community gets deep because there's things that you don't have to do. You gotta understand, like, even though they say that Buddhism and Hinduism was here before religion, bro, there was something here before Hinduism and Buddhism, and that was the Kundalini, bro. It was the bottle of energy at the base of the spine. It could awaken at any time, bro. It's just that in this reality, in this current reality, in this current matrix, you have to be pure. You have to be pure. You probably don't have to be that much conscious of what's going on, because I wasn't that conscious. Like when I got into this field, I was just starting to believe. Yeah, I'm growing my subscribers, man. I'm growing pretty fast. So we just have to, how can I say it? It's like it's just the main reason why the spiritual community is so deep, bro. It's once you understand, bro, witches and warlocks is casting spells on us, you'll be like, oh. I didn't explain my background. Nobody asked me yet. They just said they like my background. So you gotta understand, like, this stuff gets really deep, bro. But it only gets deep because people are casting magic over it. That's why, like, this stuff is really simple, bro. Once you understand that you're in a matrix and you have one life, and your one life basically but I think Hindu and Buddhism focus more on self-agency and self-spirituality rather than obeying a god based on the rule book. I agree with you. The Kundalini and other concepts are really universal. Yeah. But it's like Hinduism actually helped me. Hinduism, Buddhism actually helped me, bro. Because without their religion, bro, I would have been scared about the Kundalini, bro. It's just when I was going through my Kundalini awakening, when it was rising up the spine, I'm glad that they knew about the opening of the 1,000-petal lotus flower. I was so happy that they knew, because if they knew, that means I didn't feel alone. And at that moment, I didn't feel alone anymore. I'm like, oh, what I'm going through is actually documented in the books. And said, okay, I feel guilty now. Sorry. What's up, Atomic? So, it's just that this world is a weird place, but you just have to understand the truth, man. The spiritual community gets deep because you have people that's awoke, the people that's woken or awakened, whatever you want to call it, and they're like casting magic. So right now we're just talking about the Kundalini right now. It says, out of your stories sound unreal, but we can't be sure because we never yearn for the knowledge you have. I know the thing is, the knowledge that I have, it's self-knowledge. This is something that I just found out, because like I'm trying to tell you, because people ask me how to awaken the Kundalini. I'm trying to tell people I'm not a regular person. For some reason, I'm connected to society. I'm connected to like billionaires, bro. It says, I think you should read I probably should read that. I probably should. But right now I'm kind of studying. So I gotta like focus on my studies. I'm gonna read that when I get me a job. Cause right now I'm studying to get me a job. So I gotta get me a job first before I start studying more spiritual stuff. I need that source of income. I need a ground. I need, basically call that working on the root chakra stability. So I gotta work on my root chakra and get me a job, so I can get me some stability in this world. Cause I only took some time off because I was waiting for my Kundalini to awaken. Like, I thought my third eye was gonna awaken a year ago, but it was my Kundalini. I'd rather. What's going on, Prince? Oh, thank you, man. I worked hard on my walls, bro. You see, Usher, somebody just talk about the walls, man. So, yeah, it says. No, it's not a Minecraft wall. It's a spiritual wall. You know what I mean? It says Jesus died so we could live. Yeah, man. It says, let's keep this topic aside. I was watching a documentary on the Buddhist monks in Tibet, and these Hindus are tribal wanderers in the Himalayan mountain who had higher record happiness than rich people. Yeah, because when you become free and you understand what life is about, you will understand that life, like, to be honest, a lot of people are depressed because they didn't go through a Kundalini awakening. A little spiritual wall, short thing, buddy, boy. It is a spiritual wall, man. It means the cycle of life. Like, on both sides of the wall means like an aspect of the cycle of life. It says, I really quit YouTube, but I still watch. Oh, you quit YouTube, Print? That sucks. Thank you for the walls. Thank you, Darlas. So, yeah, because me, I feel like I'm rich, bro. Even though I know I'm connected to like rich billionaires, like spiritually I'm rich, bro. I feel good. I feel amazing every day. It says, amen, brother. Spiritual warfare is, I know it's everywhere, man. It says, so what do you understand? It says, so what do you understand? So basically, life is a simulation. It's all a simulation, bro. It's like you have to find your own meaning to life, but you get one chance to do it. You know how they say God knows everything? So these people, I know he has quite a sad story. So this is how gods know everything, like God know everything. These people know everything about you in the higher realms. And they want you to become something. but you have to acquire your own knowledge. All right, Prince, nice talking to you. You have to acquire your own knowledge. So we're in a simulation, and in that simulation there's like do's and don'ts, and when you mess up the don'ts, you have to do spiritual cleansing to clean it. But the sad thing about it, no matter how much you clean something spiritual, once you lose your loyalty, honesty, trust, love, basically when you lose love, once you lose love, there's like no going back. After that, the only thing you could become is a demon, bro. That's why that's why there's so much more dark out there than there's light. Because when you awaken, the game is basically over. Like, you become conscious that, say right now your third eye open and you get awoken to reality, you get that download, bro. Your current life is over. So you seeking, it says, this is like Rabbit talking about space. It says they don't know what they're on about. No, I just that right now, because that's what life is about. You gotta understand, like, people go through different things, and I feel like 100% I know what's going on, bro. I have communicated with other beings before. Like, I have communicated. It's funny how you talking about space. I remember I was communicating telepathy with this being. He told me to go to this block that was like 3 blocks away from my house, and look up in the air, it'll be a UFO. Tell me why I go to that block, look up in the air, it's a UFO. I didn't even know it was there. He was like, yo, look up. I look up, it was this big ass UFO in the sky. A big ass UFO. So I'd be like talking to people, and I was talking to the Matrix, all types of stuff. It says, so how you can't escape consciousness, bro. Consciousness, their feet. So basically, you have what they call like kind of like energy vampires. They're feeding off of you. You are way more important unconscious than you are conscious. This is like, I guess the wanderers live in a really minimal life. They only eat a bowl of boiled rice with no flavor, and yet they smile much more than a million years. They sing and because life is beautiful, man. You gotta understand, life is a beautiful thing, man. Life is beautiful. Like, once you understand that you can do whatever you want in life, bro, life is beautiful, man. Trump said he would release the alien files. He probably is. To be honest, bro, I got Trump down for starting a war, bro. Before he released anything, bro. I feel like we're gonna die before any of that stuff. You know, because the thing is, bro, things don't happen for no reason, bro. It says we are unimportant to everything but for. What you mean about that? Yeah, but for God. Yeah, it says all else doesn't matter. How it says how we please our Lord is the only thing that matters. That's true. But you also gotta fight, though. You also have to fight for higher knowledge. Cause just because you follow the Lord, don't you still need knowledge? It says, what I understand life is about escaping the illusion and connecting to the only truth. Yeah, that's what life is about. But to connect to that truth, you need to be pure. Because the thing is, right, once you understand that you got a keeper, like you have like a twin flame. That's why I got this koi fish. 2 of you exist at one time. One of you is conscious, and the other one of you is unconscious. You have to give energy to the person that's conscious, and they will cycle energy back to you. You ever saw the twin flame infinity sign? You have to do something like that. Say, we have all the knowledge we need in the Bible. Everything else is nothing but a distraction. Like, I understand, like, you know, the Bible helps you get spiritual. Once you say all the knowledge is in the Bible, you're going to become a lost spiritual being. And that's unfixable. Once you say all the knowledge is in the Bible, you become a lost spiritual individual. Because in the Bible, you have to understand all the stories are not even there. And then it's supposed to be a worldwide Bible. It says, I became found in the eyes of my Lord. I know that. But in the Bible, so it doesn't matter which Bible. Like, first of all, the Bibles are actually bad. Once you actually do history on there, and you actually start reading what the angels and stuff was doing, you'll be like, the Bible is actually a bad thing. And the Bible actually document more bad things than it does good things. You know what I mean? It says, if you seek behind the words, the answers are there. You have to go on a spiritual journey to find the truth, man. Because if you once you believe in the book, even though it's a real thing, all the information is not even there. And then all the books are supposed to be connected because there's only two religions, but all of a sudden you still got Christianity, and then you got Judaism, which is the same thing. And then you got the book of Enoch, which is the same thing. It says the Bible documents the bad, correct, but doesn't approve. It shows how evil can ruin you. Yeah, but that's what life is about. Life shows you how evil can ruin you. All you can't do is lose your love, bro. You can't lose loyalty, honesty, trust. Things that make you an actual solid human being. But my thing, I have studied the Bible. All the information is not even there. Because the Bible started off at Genesis, and then it kind of only exists during the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. It doesn't go like before or anything, bro. Like there was like a whole moment of things happening when God was creating the earth that they don't talk about in the Bible. So where's that information? Like, I bet you all that. So you're saying it's in the Old Testament. So why isn't it in the New Testament? Why did they take it out? And you're comfortable with that? You're comfortable with them putting it in the Old Testament and taking it out? It goes right back to what I'm saying, how the information is slowly vanishing. I bet you at one point in time, the Bible was a complete book. But now they're just making it vanish. Which means by control the narrative, it says the New Testament is when Jesus walked the earth with the Israelites. Yeah, but isn't that still changing the Bible? What if somebody only read the New Testament, now they gotta go back and read the Old Testament? Why isn't it all in the same book? It says, what is the spiritual status of people in the U.S., by the way? So basically, it's a normal status, bro. This is that you find people that's woke. It's just that me, in America, I have found a lot more witches and warlocks than I found. I found people that was actually woke. It's in Australia is really worsened in consumerism. That's just how it looks, bro. If someone only read the New Testament, they wouldn't know the Bible. That's the point that I'm trying to make. But the actual thing that I'm trying to say, how many years is it going to take for the New Testament to become the new Bible? Because I guarantee it was a lot of many Old Testaments. So the only way to keep the Testaments, you got to like keep the version of the Bible and put it in your family. But the point that I'm trying to make, 2,000 years have passed. So how many New Testaments have they made? You know what I mean? How much information did they hide in the Vatican? It says, Bible just focused on praising the Lord, which is good, but it says grace over work, which is something I wanted to talk about it. So this stream, we just talk. This stream is to get away from brain rot. Like, if you want to chill and relax and like just talk about things that is probably interesting to you, you should stay. If you want to like watch somebody crush a watermelon, go do that. It says the New Testament is just half of the full Bible. That's the point. But the thing is, if they make another Bible, would it bring back the Old Testament? How many times has they stripped the book down, bro? All the information's in the Vatican. It said the New Testament started when Jesus walked the earth. It ended once he left in human form. Like, I understand that. Like, I completely do. I've read majority of the Bible. Like, I understand Revelation, I understand Genesis. I didn't really like get into like a lot, but I understand like at least 10% of the Bible, or probably 3%, or probably 1%. But I understand the Bible. But the thing is, when you start looking at the angel, like Saint Gabriel, Michael, Samuel, you're gonna start seeing that there's more to the story, bro. The Adam and Eve story with the serpent, the Quran, like there's so much spiritual books. It says we can't have another New Testament unless he comes back. That's true, but where's the rest of the information though? Like, where's the information on Saint Michael's? Where's the information on Saint Samuel? Like, why did Samuel think that he can make a throne above God? Like, what was actually going on there in heaven? And then heaven was a beautiful place. How did Samuel actually recruit 1/3 of the angels that turn into demons to fall? Like, what really happened? What is life truly about? And where I'm at in all of this is the Kundalini, bro. He probably thought his Kundalini was better. His ideas was better. Yeah, pieces of the puzzle do come together, man. It said don't ever mix the Quran with the Bible for the love. I'm not. But the thing is, they already did that though. You see what I mean? If you only read one book, you get caught, you get stuck. So what do you think about the growth of racism? Racism is a spell, bro. It's just something to keep us divided. It caused division. Yeah, Samuel is Lucifer, yeah? Like what happened? Samuel is Lucifer. So what made him think that he can make a throne above God? Unless he is Lucifer. What are you talking about? Samuel fell from heaven and he turned into Lucifer. What do you want to know about Hinduism? Yeah, so racism starts to cause division. What do you want to... So then who is Samuel then? Because you know they made a show about this, right? Like a DC show. Like this is a show called Lucifer, bro. What do you want to know about Hinduism? Like I'm trying to tell you, they made a whole show about this, bro. They made a whole show about the devil called Lucifer, bro. Yes, Samuel. That pronounced different. That's two different names. Oh, Samuel then. My bad. Yeah, the light bringer. I thought it was Samuel. I watch it, but I don't like pay too much attention to it. Like me, I just do my own stuff. I know it's a close one. It says, do you believe in the theory with the 6 and 8 mysterious years of Jesus he visited? Yeah, I believe that too. Because the thing is, they were saying that he met somebody called Maha Avatar Babaji. I met the same person. He kind of trained me. He told me that spirits can attack you from the inside. They were saying that Jesus Christ went around. But the thing is, well, people don't talk about Jesus Christ, that he had a family member called King Solomon. King Solomon is known in the Quran because he has 72 jinns. Once you understand King Solomon was doing magic to basically take over God's throne, you'll be like, that's why they said the Muslim religion is the religion to take over. That's why Jesus Christ, who is the prophet or who is the son of God, is in the Quran, because Solomon is going to use him as a doorway to basically uplift the Muslim Bible, a better Bible. It says a YouTuber named Sam and Colby. That's what's up. It says which king was connected to Shabi? I have no idea. Shaba. I have no idea. All I know was going on, because I was studying this stuff with Jesus Christ, man. I was studying that stuff, man. Just like studying it, man. Or the Ethiopian Bible. Now, I haven't studied that though. Like me, I was just the type of guy just looking at information, because like, do you know how scary it is for your Kundalini to awaken and for you not to have no spiritual knowledge? It's like I've made it to the point where I realized I made it to the point when I realized all the information is not even there, except for the future one is pronounced Samuel, but the other one is Samuel. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it, Samuel. Yeah, I just call that nigga Samuel, man. I didn't know it was another other angel like that, but me, I've been studying stuff for a long time, and I came to the conclusion all the information is not there, because you have to put it together yourself. You have to become spiritually crazy and try to figure this out yourself, until when you realize you don't even have to, bro. All you have to do is just awaken, and then you have to follow like a certain path. Then you gotta use not Lucifer, but you gotta use like Saint Michael as an idol, not to worship, but to follow in his footsteps. What you mean sacrifices of children? What did I miss out? Because they do that nowadays, bro. There's some weird stuff going on in this world. I'm talking about weird stuff, man. It says crazy looks like awakening. Yeah. When you start to awaken, bro, you start to go like crazy, because you start understanding that life is not what it seems, bro. Like, bro, I have astral projected before. Like, I'm so free from like this reality is ridiculous, bro. And then I have seen like spiritual people, bro. I've seen people use the matrix, all types of stuff. Once somebody summoned me to hell, all types of stuff. So we're talking about Kundalini, Hinduism, third eye. That's what's called the third. We're talking about the third eye right now. It says, do you think spiritual and being religious are two different ways to live in faith? Well, I think it's the same thing. I feel like before you become spiritual, you have to be religious, because once you understand that religious is actually like programming. Because think about it, right? If you get like a Christian, it says, I don't think. No, you gotta hear me out. So religion is like programming. So let's say you was born into Christianity, you become like a Christian mystic. If you was born into the Quran, you will know Quran mystic or Muslim mystic faith. If you was born into Hinduism, you will know Hinduism mystic faith. So it's all, so religion is like a mystic thing to program you, so you can understand what spirituality is. Then when you get the program of your religion, you can use that to become religious. So it's like religion is like the stepping stone to becoming spiritual. Because if you are like a hard-blown Christian, religion actually started from birth. It was installed into you. Like, you never asked to become religious. It was just something installed into you. But then when you start understanding spiritual practices, you'll be like, this is what I need to do. This is what this is about. Yeah. It's like the stepping stone. Religion is corny, but it help you. It's a lyrical amen. Yeah. It says, you can't have faith if you're not religious. It all starts from religion. We didn't ask for religion, but it's like a nice stepping stone into the spiritual world. It says, do you believe in demonic entity theories like Epstein files? I'm like, yeah, but you gotta understand that there's like magic going on in the world. It's just that we are at a low vibration. These people, they're dealing with like the magic of history. That stuff that Thoth be talking about from Egypt. And they're like working dangerous magic, bro. You gotta understand, not everything you see is evil, bro. Not everything you see is fake. Like, you have to like have discernment, whatever they call it, discernment, bro. And you have to like study these things. The program in the Muslim faith is very real, but in Christianity we only push for knowledge. Yeah, but at the same time, did you pick being Christian? Whether you're pushing for knowledge or not, you was born into it. And because you was born into it, that started your spiritual pathway. Because you was already used to Christianity. So I wasn't born Christian. I was planning on ending my life, and Jesus came to me spiritually. That's why I'm Christian now. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, Mason Smith. It says, so the question is now, do you think Jesus was a Christian or a spiritual? I think he was a spiritual. I believe he was a regular spiritual, and then a group of people saw him and witnessed him, and then they created the book. That's why his words are not really in the book, because it's other people's perspective, because they wanted to document this person, because they knew his energy can change. So basically, the people that took his energy, they're like energy vampires, and that's why when it got to the Catholic Church, it was all about the money. They were just feeding off of his wealth. The files are real, Mason. The files are real. I love you too, bro. Yeah, magic is corny, bro. Intuition was namaste to you too. Magic is dangerous as well. That's why you need religion, because religion, the one thing that religion teach you is purity. It teach you how to maintain. I remember somebody was saying, like, it teach you the evil things. Religion teach you purity, because you have to raise yourself in this world. Sad to say, religion teach you purity. So when you start doing this spiritual stuff, thanks to I worked hard on this microphone. It cost me like almost like $50. It says, in my opinion, religion has restrictions and being spiritual does not have any boundaries. Yeah, religion does have restrictions, and it tells you how to be pure. It tells you to understand evil, because you only get one chance to live. Once you go to the evil side, it is no going back. Can I tell you something? This is out of my love and my truth. Yeah, tell me, Mason Smith. So, yeah, but so religion does have restrictions. The restriction is they don't want you to break your purity. It took me a while to realize that, because I've been studying religion for a very long time. It is that everybody have different religions, but the religion is made so you can understand purity, because no one is not going to teach you that. So if you ever start doing spiritual practice, you'll be like, you know what, I'm not going to summon that spirit, because I don't want to connect something bad to my purity. I don't want to destroy my purity. I want to stay pure. It says sound, yeah. I know you should subscribe. I like people on my channel. So that's all religion teach you. And then you have to take that religion and you have to incorporate that into yourself to be like, okay, even though I didn't choose this religion, it told me how to stay pure, and then it told me how to survive, which is the root chakra. It told me how to survive in my current situation. Yeah, I know David God. That's the army guy who don't quit. It says religion and the law book was to civilize humans. Humans gradually suppressed their animal side. Yeah, that's what it did. It's to civilize us, because they have, that's politics and stuff. They have to it turned into politics, and then it turned into mental manipulation. It says, what do you think the worst thing a person can do in his life, just out of cheating? Like, once you get into a relationship with a succubus and you cheat on them, you lose your loyalty, honesty, trust, bro. And you won't understand. You think that you can fix it. You can never fix it, bro. Cheating on somebody can stop your Kundalini from awakening. Your connection and balance is key. That's 100% true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you need the balance of the loyalty, honesty, and trust. You can never break that. Once you break that, you break your purity, and you can never get purity back. All life does is suck purity out of you. It says, out of my friend, I am Yeshua's Jesus witness, and I know this is the one true God, and I know you have been through things. I'm not sure but they are traumatized. If you believe and you will be saved. I do believe in Yeshua. I'm too broke to read that, bro. I have to the Bhagavad Gita. I have to I had to pay bills this month, so I'm kind of broke. I have to buy it next month. And plus I'm studying to get me a job, so I have to pick and choose. I'm gonna get me a job first, and then when I get me a job, I'm gonna start going on my spiritual studies. It says incorporate the shadow. What that means, shadow work? Because I do shadow work, bro. I can't lie. I had a spiritual meeting at one time. The guy from the secret society came and he was in my dreams. He told me to look more into the darkness. And then my Kundalini woke up 2 weeks later. It says Will Smith read the book, right? I have no idea if he did, but these people be knowing. I believe in Jesus, however, ain't nobody saving me. Yeah, Carl Yum. Isn't that the guy that be talking about twin flame and stuff in the mind? It's you know what else is sick? I stopped watching AI spiritual videos. I feel like there's no soul in that, bro. I don't know who started that stuff, but that AI spiritual video I stopped watching. And my Father has many mansions prepared in heaven for everyone in his chat. A new body, every tear white. Yeah, his love is all equal. That's what's up, Mason. You did a huge turnaround, bro. Your psychology is a part of awakening, bro. Because when you awaken, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I awoken and I was astral projecting, I thought I had magic, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm different, bro. I was kind of scared, but I'm going to people, I'm talking to people didn't know what I was talking about. So I'm thinking it was just me. I could have turned into a monster, bro, but I didn't, bro. I stayed pure. I stayed to myself, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube thing. I don't want to become somebody that manipulates people, cause they say you can start reading minds and stuff like that, casting magic, do black magic on people. I'm not gonna do that. It says fear, feeling excited and ready. It says, yeah, never best with a Ouija alone. Never make homemade a Ouija. Yeah, I know. Me, I just chill, bro. I don't do stuff like that, because you gotta understand, people is already connected to you, bro. You have to understand that you're a catalyst in this world. Once you understand that you're a catalyst, bro, and you're way more important sleep, you'll be like, you understand the secret. It says, why do people take the Bible literally like a A whale really came to swallow up, and he lived inside the stomach of a whale. Because they don't have spirituality. They're just religious, bro. That's why they take it literally. They're just programmed into religion. They just stay with the one book because it helped their soul or something like that. Who knows, man? I'm trying to tell you, if you are a religious person, you don't like read more religious texts, bro. You get stuck in religion, bro, and then you get lost, and then you just take it literally because millions and billions of people believe in it, just like you. I really want to experience God in my sleep. Many people claim that I never felt a present. I've seen somebody called Maha Avatar Babaji. If you ever see God in your sleep, bro, you should like take your life seriously, bro, because they said these people don't meet people for no reason. That we all have a path. That's so true. It said Jonah died in the fish according to the scripture. Oh wow. Your intuition know your path. One way. Hold on, I sneeze. One way isn't for one way isn't for everybody. It's I need a lot of books on the afterlife. I watch a lot of shows too. I suggest people look into it. So basically, I'm actually experiencing to the afterlife. It turns out the afterlife doesn't exist. Kind of like a hot take. Only reincarnation exists. So when you die, you don't go to heaven. That's why I wear this black color. When you die, you actually go to the darkness to be reincarnated. It says, so I'm doing anything. So am I doing anything wrong? I help people with my profession deals with her. No, you probably not. If you're not scamming nobody, you're not doing anything wrong. Yeah, it never ceased to exist. It only get reincarnated. You don't. Because the thing is, I went to heaven and hell. So this is like places you can actually go to. You don't go there when you die. You're supposed to get to a meditative state and you can chill in heaven. You can chill in the spiritual hell. You can chill in the spiritual heaven. You can witness these things. It says Jonah's story is true. He was supposed to go to Nineveh to tell evil people to repent, but he was scared, so he got on a boat and tried to get away and got to the storm that made him jump. Oh wow. It says what religion are you? So basically I'm Christian, but I be practicing Hinduism. Like I practice many religions basically. I just do a little bit of meditation and I know a little bit about Christianity. It says name one place God is not. With the devil. I don't know. Recycle energy recycles, bro. Is ongoing. That's why I got this koi fish right here. Energy is ongoing. You die, you come back, you die, you come back. Like this is not your first life. It's just that we're in this real crazy simulation, bro. I've seen Maha Avatar Babaji. He came and visited me like in 5 seconds. I was saying like a mantra with his name in it, and he visited me and he touched my face right here and he touched my hand. It says visit teacher's energy light work at its base. Yeah. Light work at its base, yeah. It says, okay, I'm from Nepal, right? I'm Hindu. We are a little different than Indians. We're hysterically fucking changing. Is that like mantras and stuff? Nah, I don't listen to Tupac. I don't really listen to music like that. Like me, I just relax. I don't like. I feel like I'm too conscious, bro. You know. What's the seventh day theory? I never heard of that before. It says, what about? Now you talking about Shakti? Is that Shakti? Shaktiism? Cause if you talking about Shakti, I'm actually dealing with my Shakti right now. Yeah, I'm dealing with my Shakti right now, bro. That is how I'm capable of doing like all this stuff, bro. My Shakti is like elevating me. Yeah, I'm dealing with that stuff right now, bro. I'm dealing with my divine Shakti. At first, when I was awakening, I thought I was awakening. But no, my divine Shakti is awakening me. And it turns out she is like a part of a secret society. It says, search the meaning of my name. You would think is since you are into Hinduism. Let me see. Ugh. That's a long name, my brother. Let me search it up. That's on my phone. Wow. What? Why is it like that? You like the AI music? Yeah, AI is a bit fun sometimes, bro. Like me, I don't really get into AI like that. I'm about to search it up. It's, it says, "Who's the zest lord on my screen?" Would that be? It says, "Hello, bro. Do you ever feel gay?" Not really. It says, "My question is, why do?" I'm trying to find my Google search. It says, "Why do African American people follow Christian even though they were abused by it?" Because like it's religion, bro. Once you understand that a child is a sponge at from 1 years old to one years old to what 12, you can program a child. Hitler did it, bro. You can program any child, bro. So it's just something that we grew up with. I'm trying to spell his name. I'm at Stubh. It says a Sanskrit name probably referring to a divine, magnificent gemstone worn by Vishnu in the Hindu mythology. That's what's up, man. It says free Palestine. It says great question. That's why I don't follow that crap. Yeah, man. Like it's just we was born into it. But why? But watch how we was born into it. We know everything about it. Watch how we know just enough. That's why religion is the first thing, and then being spiritual is the next. Once you get caught up in the religious books, bro, you once you stay into the Bible, you get lost spiritually, bro. Cause you have to branch out and study more spiritual things. It says, forget ancestral practice. I do ancestral practices, bro. Like I'm caught up in a secret society, bro. I'm doing like ancestral practices. It's happening on me every day that I speak. It means simply terms for. It says it means simple terms for American, like infinity stones. Yeah, from Vishnu, right? It says for anyone to think God is in one book is I know God is darkness and light and good and bad. He's everywhere, bro. So that's what I was saying. If you get stuck in one book, you actually hinder your spiritual abilities. You actually stop yourself from becoming fully spiritual. You have to understand what they're saying about religion. Then you have to go out there into the world to study and start living through experiences and let the world test you, basically. That's what I did, bro. And I got far. I unlocked the Kundalini and everything. I agree with you, Sound Minds. You should. I would love to have you on. I stream every day around this time, but I started streaming like an hour ago. I would love to have you part of my channel again, man. It says you should look into the color above and not peace. I will look at that stuff, Trevor, because I studied Christianity, Islam, and Catholic when I was young, and now I'm grown. I combine everything into my life. The consciousness of God is greater than our minds can imagine. Yeah, that's so true. Are you gonna search it for me? That's what's up. It said, we forgot our ancestor ways. Faith is a way to understand the word. I didn't forget my ancestor. I'm trying to tell you, I'm connected to my ancestors, bro. I remember my past life and everything. I'm like actually woke to the point where I can't have sex anymore. Like I have to like practice. What's up, Sean? I have to like stay celibate and stuff. I studied Christian. Yeah, I read your comments, Sound Minds. Love the black and red. Yeah, that's my favorite colors. It says, first off, I'm a female. Nice to meet you, brother. I will subscribe and link up with you for sure. Are you a female? That's what's up. It says, according to Revelation. Oh, that's. According to Revelation 11:11, after the two witnesses lay dead in the street for 3.2 days, the breath of life of God entered them, and they stood on their feet, and great fear fell upon. Yeah, man. That's the thing about the Bible, man. You can't take the story. The thing is, bro, once you understand in this world, you can do whatever you want, bro. All you gotta do is unlock your third eye. Life gets better, man. And that's the passion way I'm on. Like, I'm about to see if all this stuff is real. Are you a big fan? That's what's up. Because I wanted to read the Bible, suggest me which author should I pick, bro. You should just stay spiritual, bro. Hey, don't spam 6-7. I'm gonna have to ban you. Let me see. Put in time out. That's that brain rot. We don't have brain rot on this channel, man. We gotta stay woke. Yeah, I banned that guy. It says, yeah, I don't. That's what happened with the brain rot. People get too much into brain rot, bro. Like, I'm over that, bro. I'm too conscious, bro. For some reason, I'm trying to connect to that parallel world. I'm too conscious, man. It says, how did you just? It says the dead will walk the earth. Always scared me as a child. Yeah, man. It says, please, sir, remove your cap once. We want to see you. Oh, I gotta get my hair cut. Let me see. This is how I look without the cap. Oh, man. I'm a handsome black man. It says, but your reading is important. I do not get you. What you mean? But your reading is important. I did not get you. What you mean about that? I don't do brain rot. I don't do ASMR. ASMR is like a sexual thing, I think. I don't do stuff like that. And plus, this is a regular channel. I don't do stuff like that, man. Bro, I suggest, bro, you don't read the Bible, bro. You just get spiritual, man. Because you're going to read it, and that's all, bro. You just got to get spiritual, bro. You have to find the Bible in yourself, man. Sometimes spiritual texts don't help. You gotta like find God in yourself, bro. That's the best way to find God. It says, I'm a witness, man. My pineal gland is open. I see the occult practices, the child sacrifice. I put an end to it all and exposed the music industry with my voice. My prophesizing is almost over. That's what's up, Mason. It says life got better when history, religion, metaphysics, quantum theory, and spiritual were explained to me. That's when I became a better version. That's what's up, Sound Mind. Cause that's all life is about. You got to become a better version of yourself. I mean, would music? It says, would music be ASMR? It depends, bro. Cause ASMR is when you be like on the mic and you be like tapping the mic and stuff, and you be having like water and sounds in the mic. I don't do stuff like that. Cause a lot of females do stuff like that. You know, it's like sexual people. Like they like. I don't know. That's like a fetish or something. Like it went from something for kids and it turned into a fetish. It says, what you mean? What do I mean about it? It says, man, you didn't read my comment at all. No, it probably didn't post it. Let me see. It probably didn't post it. If you write too much sense, cause the last thing you said, let me search it for you. So whatever you put, it probably didn't post because it was too sensitive. Sometimes, like Trevor, sometimes they don't post like all your comments, because if it's too sensitive, they don't post it. It says, damn, flutes and everything touches my soul. You know what? I love the piano, bro. Like, I love the sound of the piano. The piano touched my soul, so I know exactly what you mean. It says, can you teach me how to communicate better with God? You have to find God in yourself, bro. You have to you have to turn your body into a spiritual temple. You have to become spiritual. That you can't just find God. It's like you can't find him out of a book. You have to get God's energy and put it in your spiritual temple. But the only way to do it is to be pure. So the only way to get closer to God is to become pure. Once you become pure, that's all that God ever wanted. He wants you to be a pure person. What's handpan music? It says God speaks to you in your own way, but that's only when you pour. I might search it. What's hand? I never heard of handpan music. Are you talking about the music when they be like tap, like ding ding ding? Let me see. Cause I like that thing too. When they be tapping that turtle shell. Cause that's what's coming to mind. Handpan music. Let me see. Hand. Yeah, I like that too. I like the handpan music too. Yeah, I like that too. I don't eat tomatoes. It's weird. I don't eat tomatoes, but I use ketchup. I like the handpan music. I think it's good. I believe the handpan music. This is my own hot take. Handpan music is like a way for Americans not to use the tribal bowls and stuff, because it's like a nice vibration, like then it's like this, like it's like a vibration. Because I believe it's I don't know where it started, but in America you see it a lot. Where did the handpan start? It says, what I felt is I always get saved from danger quite a lot, like near death. That can't be a because this is not your time to go, my brother. It says all people are equal, but some are more equal than others. Yeah, God doesn't care how we pray. Speaks in all tongues. Yeah, all you gotta do, the only tongue he's speaking is being pure, bro. Because I think the handpan started in America, because they don't want to use the Tibet bowls or tribal bowls, the vibration of that's really like Buddhism and Hinduism. So they got their own. I'm gonna do on the screen. They own, tapping bowls that they promote. I said, what's the point of praying if God has a plan? Why is he gonna change it for you? So the point of praying, that's a religious thing. You actually have to pray, because because the thing is, prayer has changed over a course of times to where it started to go about money. Like, you have to pray, because the spiritual people, like when you pray, you're not supposed to ask. You're supposed to like talk about your life like a therapist. And it's that people started to ask for prayers and stuff. They turned into like a ritual where they ask for money. Like, you're supposed to tell God, like, this is how you're supposed to pray. God, I see what you got for me. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to stay in school. I'm going to get me this job. I understand that this woman don't belong. It's not like, please help me do this. Please help me do that. Like, you're supposed to communicate with God to show him how happy you are with the plan that he has given you. So what's the, it says that Jesus served knew about Krishna, Jah, and Ramja, like crossover unit. Yeah, they said that Jesus knew about Krishna. Like, the same Krishna that I saw, they said he met Jesus Christ too. Do you mean prayer, meditate? Prayer and meditate is like the same thing. Like, prayer is like the American way of meditating. So instead of like getting into a lotus position, you still close your eyes and you put your hands together, which is still connection of energy, because your hands still got chakras in it. See what I'm saying? And you connect the energy and you pray. So once you understand the body works the same, no matter what you do, the chakras all work the same. It's just a different way of meditation. I've heard, instead of asking God, you should thank him. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to thank him. It said God needs you as much as you need it. God is a frequency and or energy vibration. So you guys are on a team. God cannot move unless it has a vessel to move through. Yeah, God is an energy. That's true. It says, I used to be an atheist in class plan into my life, head in my shoulders crying. Then I saw the eyes of Christ. There was a man left and right, and Jesus said, today I'll be in prayer. That's what's up, man. He said, don't be too much, brother. It will become cringe. Let him accept a religion as his choice. Affirmation, prayer, meditation is all the same. I agree. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just that people, they started to lead people wrong with stuff. They started to ask God for things. Like, I need money, I need this. I'm sorry that people are like doing bad out there, but that's not how you're supposed to pray. You're supposed to pray and be like, because the thing is, you have guardian angels. You have to tell them how good you're doing. Like, you have to tell them your mind. And that's the only that you can't, like, you have to tell them that I see the plans. I'm gonna go through this, I'm gonna go through that, and they will 9 out of 10 help you. He says, I think meditation is much different than prayer, to be honest, but much difficult to master. No, because the thing is, like, once you understand, meditation is literally putting the hands on your knees, which is still together, and closing your eyes. Like, if you close your eyes and pray, that's meditation, bro. Once you add mantras, like, you know how meditation have mantras. Once you close your eyes and you start to pray and start to talk to yourself, that is like a mantra, bro. It's like the same exact thing. Like, it's two different things, but it's the same thing, because energy works in the body the same way. It's just a different culture found a different way to do it. I would love to watch cricket, but I don't know where to watch it at though. So I'm asking for a simple question, brother. I am doing a little bit of converting. Meditation is more than just focus, bro. And meditation, when it's like even if you pray, you will understand what you did wrong. Like once you close your eyes and you go within, because meditation is all about within. Like once you close your eyes, bro, you go within, bro. That's why they actually close your eyes to pray to God. Cause you go within to your spiritual temple, and then you it says it's funny how we made up all these words to describe the same. I know it's the same exact thing. We just make, because it's more than about the words. It's about culture. You see, the cultures made up different things. So you see how we was talking about the handpan, the handpan. Like cultures made up different things to connect to a vibration. You got the bowls, you got the handpan, you got the flute, you got the piano. There's like different. You got the harp. You have different ways to connect to a vibration that could be really enjoyed. It says, he opened his mouth and taught him, saying, 3 blessed are the pure spirit, for their kingdom in heaven. Yeah, we all doing the same thing. It's just culture. It's just culture, man. Culture changes everything. It says, I'm educating him, telling him the topics he should study. Yeah, and is it the infinite? Is it thought or a think? You can hold the ocean in your hand. Nigga, God walked on water. A lot of spiritual people walked on water, bro. You probably gonna walk on water, bro. It's just that you gotta unlock that Kundalini, man. And so they told us we were the only living being out there. What do you believe? I've seen the aliens, bro. I've seen a UFO. I remember, because before I used to astral project, I have seen like spirits when I close my eyes. Like spirits come to visit me when I meditate. So when I meditate, spirits be walking past me in the dark. I saw like a reptilian spirit before. I don't know how, bro. It was like a yellow spirit and it just walked past me, bro. And it showed me its eyes and everything. I have seen Maha Avatar Babaji. I remember when I was outside, I was having a conversation, like a telepathic conversation with somebody. He told me to go 3 blocks from my house, look up in the air, it'll be a UFO. I go 3 blocks from my house, I look up in the air, it was this big ass UFO over like the houses. I couldn't see like the ship because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, but I was able to see the lights coming out of the ship and stuff. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, I've seen a reptilian girl before. I've seen a lot of aliens. It says vibrations. Yeah, to you. Hey, yo, whom I know. I think you're trolling, bro. It's a thug. They hate. They give. It says aliens are corny. Yo. It says, how can you confidentially say you've seen a UFO? I've seen it, bro. Like with telepathy. Somebody told me to go somewhere. It'll be up there in the air. He told me that was his friends. And I look, it was like right there. I'm stunned, bro. I'm like, bro, I understand that I'm hearing voices, but how is they telling me to look up and find things? They be telling me to find stuff. Now it wasn't It's crazy that you say it must have been Starlink. Tell me why after that 2 days later I went back to the spot, I saw Starlink in the air, bro. And it's crazy. I'm like, it wasn't Starlink, and that thing came to visit me like 3 more times, bro. I saw like 3 more times after that. It's crazy because I thought it was Starlink at first too. So then I googled Starlink after I saw it, because when I saw Starlink, it looked like robots in the air, bro. Like the robots with lights going through the sky. I saw Starlink 2 days later, bro. Now why was Starlink in the sky? I have no clue, but it was there 2 days later. Yo, what's up, homie? It says there is no other intelligent life. That's a waste of space. I believe they see us, but we are still in the tribal war vibes. It says, why would they? Because the thing, so listen, once you understand they already contact us, they're not going to break the simulation, bro. Like the simulation that you live in is above you. Like it's like a universal thing. Once you understand that these beings are like feeding off of us, they would never break the simulation. They need pockets like this in space. They're feeding off of us, man. But it's not like a bad type of feeding. It's just that they're just feeding off of us. I used to play Clash Clan. I used to play it. I just lost my account. So, but once you understand the simulation, they're feeding off of us, man. They need us to live, because it's like once you unlock the third eye, bro, there's nothing else but life. Like, there's nothing. It says, do you believe in? It says, do you have? I have an email address. I have a Discord. You want to join my Discord? Just enjoy your life and be happy. I'm gonna give you my Discord. Hold on. Cause I'm gonna post my Discord on the screen. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give you my Discord. I'm trying to make like a spiritual Discord. Hold on. What's up, Carnage? How you feeling, man? How to get the invite code on your Discord? Yeah, I just got it too. It's the plus. I just got the Discord right here. It says IDK physics teaches us we're all made from star. Yeah, we're made from a beautiful thing, stardust, man. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, we're made from a beautiful thing, man. Stardust, man. We just be chilling, man. I'm trying to. Life is a beautiful thing. Like, my chakras activated, man. I love my life, man. Life is a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Ugh. Yo, you was funny. Humano, you funny, man. It says, do potty stream. It's going viral. Yo, that's the second time you said it, bro. I'm not doing that, bro. I'm a conscious YouTuber, man. So I wish, brother, you could channel your chakra to make Russian. No, you could do stuff like that. You gotta understand, these cartoons that we have, you can't make up things that don't exist, bro. You could do. I've seen energy come out of people's hands before, bro. I have seen people levitate. I have seen people push energy out of their hands. All types of stuff, bro. All types of stuff. Like, that stuff is real. It's just that they say that we are at a low vibration. That's really not the truth. We are at a high vibration, bro. We just have to find what they call Christ consciousness. We have to find what they call enlightenment. Once you find that, you will be better. But all you have to do is be pure. It says, I'm the way, the truth, and no one goes to the Father except through me. Follow the Holy Spirit. There are many spirits. Stay on this straight path and narrow broad. It's a gate that leads to destruction. Yeah. Beautiful. Well said, man. I'm telling you, man. Make sure that join that Discord. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, Sound Minds? You found the Discord? As a chakra is believed in Hinduism, and it is true. Humans tend to make fun of things they can't experience, just like me. Now, I experience the chakras. It's real. It's just that. Alright, that's what's up. That's what's up. It says, When I was saved as a child, energy into me. I can't explain it. That's what's up, man. It says family dude. Can I tell a religious joke and good and fun, of course? Nothing being racist or sexist. That is a terrible, funny way to start a joke. why, why are you giving us this a warning disclaimer? I know you're gonna say family go on. Give us a warning disclaimer. Like what? Can I prophesize in the name of the Lord and see if it lines up with your life? You do what you want, bro. We're on this channel so you can do what you want, man. Do whatever makes you happy, man. Just say what to say. Just get off your chest and say what you want, man. Yeah, I eat chicken every day. I have to eat, like since my Kundalini, I had to for the past year. I had to make my own food because my stomach is not since it's like taking energy and moving it through my chakras. My digestive is a little off because my energy is doing something else. So I have to eat like lean food and stuff. I have to eat like less food, lean food, so I can have food with high fiber, so I can like manage. I remember you, man. It says beef makes me sick. That's crazy, bro. I know how to make the meanest New York steak strip beef, man. I know how to cook a little bit. And it says I actually like you. I can feel the spiritual conscience in you. You mean well. Much love. Thank you so much, Sound Minds. Like I do this for real. I'm a real Kundalini practitioner. Like I want to eat fish for 2 months. That's what's up, man. You gotta keep up with that fast. It says I have been doing this for 11 years. My Kundalini rose about a year ago. It says 2 Jews walk in the church with the sign is to convert now and get $1,000. One Jew walks and it comes out converted Christian. The other Jew asks him, "Did you get the money?" Which the Christian replies, "I don't get it. Did he get the money?" It says, "Is that all you people care about?" What you mean about that, family dude? Oh, he replied, "Oh, is that all? Oh, you had to finish the joke. Oh, you. That's why." It says, "Eggs and fish are the best non-veg food." Yeah, I love fish so much, man. Fish is, I love fish. It don't get you full because it digests easy, but fish is yeah. I don't eat red meat. I probably would do it for fun, like if I was like on a date or something, but I won't like sit there and consume red meat. We got all the spiritual people in the chat. That's what's up. A fillet steak. I know. I'm not a make steak, bro. I don't make it medium rare, but I make it soft and tender. It says most people who walk alone will find their tribe. It can be lonely at times because I've been on my conscious journey for 7 years, and I have 2 friends I can spiritually relate to. Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's like me. I don't have anybody, bro. Like I have told my family what I've been through. They didn't even care, bro. It's like that's why I'm right now. Like at first I was a welder, but I didn't like being dirty. You know what I mean? Because when you weld, you get dirty. So I had to change my profession. So now I gotta go back to school. I'm not going to school. I'm just taking like a computer course to become a medical billing encoder. I don't have anybody, by the way. Like nobody. I'm alone. That's not why I started this YouTube channel though. I started this YouTube channel by Kundalini Rose. So if you think that the color pink, you must be a zodiac. A zodiac. Come on, leads. Loads of shit. Yo. It's a 7 years, 7 trumpets, 7 seals. Alright, Jimmy. It says, I just don't waste my energy on time on bullshit. You have me now. I would definitely link up with you. That's what's up, Sound Minds. Questioner. It says a question from an Indian myself. There is a meaning to the surnames of Americans. Like you use cave. What is that? So basically, you know how Brahma had a cave, and Vishnu and Krishna had a cave. This is like my spiritual cave, so it's like my cave. I took inspiration from Brahma, if that I'm saying is the and Vishnu and Krishna, and probably even Shiva. You know how the yogis be meditating in the cave, so this is like my spiritual cave. I don't consent to having my energy siphoned, but your energy gets siphoned anyway, bro. Like, you're saying that, but if you're religion, you siphon God energy, and God don't complain. So why would you? That this is what I say to people. I'm like, the universe will find a way to use you, bro. It's either they're gonna use you because you're smart, or they're gonna use you because you're stupid, bro. The universe always siphon you. The universe always feed off of you. Somebody will always use you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Energy always gets siphoned. There's nothing you can do. It just, if you have a friend that's siphoning your energy, you could be a good person, bro. You can't stop it from happening. I just said the universe just feed off people, man, and you can't make it stop. It says the true meaning. Have you asked your father? My father actually passed away. So are you Muslim? No, I'm Christian. It says that's this stupid word in using, or people are using our energy. Game over. Yeah. It says, oh, y'all watched the movie Cosmic Slope? I haven't watched that movie. It says, what it feels like to be different from the average people who don't have spirit. I feel like it's never really a difference. It's never really a difference. It's like everybody has their own spiritual background. It's just that they cast a lot of spells on us, and they just divided us. Like, look what happened. Look what happened to young Pharaoh and all the spiritual people, man. They did some black magic, bro, and damaged us badly, man. Like, badly, bro. So I'm trying to start something up. I was free on YouTube, and what was it called? Cosmic Slope. Let me see. I'm going to Google it right now. I had to search it up. It says, it's always good talking to you. We get to know different things. That I know. We getting good. Oh, it's slop. I'm gonna watch them when I get the chance. I'm gonna watch them when I get the chance. Oh, I missed somebody got banned. Oh wow. As it relates to what's happening today, I love young Pharaoh, and they did something to my guy, bro, but not himself. I pray for his recovery because dude is so. I know they did it for a reason, bro. They did it for a reason. Like, once you understand like Louis Farrakhan and stuff. Like, I don't know who these people are, but they will turn on us, bro. They cast magic to damage this. Like, listen, I have met a lot of people that was woke, bro. I've met people with their third eye open. Like, my third eye is opening, but it's like I have met people with their third eye open, bro. They as I rebuke you, G, yo. I have met. It's like, I don't know what they did to these. The spiritual community is in shambles, bro. They destroyed all things spiritual, man. I'm about to ban you, bro. I'm gonna ban you like for 10 minutes, bro. We don't deal with brain rot on this channel. We deal with no brain rot on this channel, man. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Cosmic. I'm gonna watch the Cosmic movie later. I know they always appear, man. You can't stop it, man. It's the mosquitoes, man. They don't care, bro. People don't care. They're rude. I'm trying to tell you, man. People are rude nowadays. People are rude, man. But you know, that's just the thing about being on the internet, bro. You always find like a troll somewhere. I haven't watched that. Like I really don't get into movies and stuff. I don't like. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm about to throw my Kundalini about to make me throw up. I feel like I'm about to throw up. That's my Kundalini, man. My digestion system is healing, but you know I'm still there. So, Iran, what's up? I haven't watched the last. I don't really watch. I'm too conscious to watch movies, bro. I'm trying to experience this stuff in the real world. So I recommend, for real, it's the most accurate depiction of Jesus. Oh wow, the Passion. I think I've seen it when I was younger, bro. Cause it was like one Jesus Christ movie that I seen when I was younger. It was sad that he got put on a cross and beat. To watch his skin tear off and stuff. It was crazy. And my friend, people are not rude, they are lost. Yeah, that's true. They're lost. And they don't care, bro. Oh, snap. You're so right, man. My necklace. I almost forgot about it. I was supposed to put it on, too. It says, bro came to Taj. How much? What that mean? I thought you were going to say Taj point oh. Yeah, I forgot about the necklace, man. My root chakra necklace, man. Love my necklace. It says, yeah, it means the root chakra. So basically, I'm rocking the colors of creation. The root chakra is the start of the root. Is the start of the energy. The black and white light is the start of life. The black and white flame. He doesn't smoke chocolate. And I don't smoke. I don't do any drugs. And I don't do drugs. It says these sci-fi movies have a lot of metaphysical information in it. I don't watch TV at all. However, movies I watch here and there. I read books. I have a book now called North America Ancient Order. What's up? Tell me more about it. Because the reason why I stopped watching movies and stuff was because I started to astral project. It was like for some reason I was able to tap into occultic knowledge. Occult knowledge. It says, I wish y'all could see the number symbolism and how it aligns with the Bible. The Bible is beautiful. I can't believe I used to hate it. I don't know why you ever hated the Bible. It says, when I see someone being rude or unpleasant to strangers, I'm just sad for them. Imagine being so hurt that you need to empower yourself when it's missing. Yeah, they're nasty people, man. And they feed off energy, man. They're bored. Drugs have no effect on me anymore. What you mean by that? It said those colors. I know it's not from the. It's not, that's what people say. The Orusha, and I think that the Elegba. That's what people say. That is actually my favorite colors. But you know, I'm actually Jamaican, so I just keep it. Like it's supposed to mean like the root chakra, the black flame and the white flame, but it turns out it's a part of, like, I think it's like the Orusha. Isn't that like African tradition? I don't know what that means. Beret Mata Kaija. Oh, I thought it was African. Somebody said it was African the last time. I partake in weed smoking. I'm not proud, but the Lord didn't create us perfect. Yeah, man. It says, does green and blue have meaning? Green means the heart chakra. Blue means the throat chakra. So it has meaning to me. It's just that I'm more of like on the creation vibration. I'm trying to create a YouTube channel. So I'm trying to use the colors of creation to create it. So cool, my cousin married Jamaican from dude, been in the family for 30 years. Awesome, yeah. Where you from, Sound Minds? Oh, South Carolina. That's what's up. It says, "May God be with you, my brothers, as always. Many blessings." Is it fun being in South Carolina? Or are you saying South Cali? It says, "I'm drawn to green and blue." Cause that's the heart chakra and the root chakra. Oh, you live in Arizona right now? That's what's up. It says, "But I don't watch Christian live, only Muslims." Oh wow. Say quickly. I heard mumbling it, but it's jumbling and mumble jumble. Yo. Let's say Cali, yeah. I live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It says Bob Marley talked about the lion from Zion. How do we get to the point of Zion being a negative word? I don't know, bro. When you start getting religious, bro, everything up for debate, bro. It is all up for debate, man. Can't do anything about it. And to make goodness and mercy follow us all these days, you know. It says, "I have a lot of regrets and shame because I have put my elder sister, my foster mom, in lots of pain due to my addiction, but she still cares for me while I'm recovering. How do I get over this?" Bro, what's your addiction? It's like they say addiction is like a parasite. So I start my show. I started an hour and 47 minutes ago. So in Philly, it's like I started around 6 o'clock in the morning. So you gotta go like Eastern time to find that out. So I started like an hour and 47 minutes ago. I normally stream like 2 hours a day. Alright, so that means at 1 o'clock then for you. It says, "When do you sleep? It must be night." Now I go to sleep early because I stream early in the. I don't stream like during the day because a lot of streamers be active, so I have to like catch that at sweet time. So I stream like in the morning, you know. Yeah, I do shadow work. It says shadow work addiction is a symptom or something. I do shadow work. Yeah, yeah, you got to do shadow work, but it's like when you're dealing with addiction, it goes to like your emotion and stuff like that, you know, because sometimes people really be suffering out there. So Batman, you repent, you make things right, you apologize truly, you give back, yeah. Because me, I just, like me, for some reason, I just stopped like smoking and drinking and stuff. I just stopped. Like I didn't even like, you know, I just stopped. It was hard, but I just went cold turkey and just stopped. I was able to do that. It says need to go to me too. I didn't get my wisdom tooth taken out. It says 6 a.m. here. I've been up all night trying to spread the word of Yahshua because today's the day he can be resurrected, is slain in sin and the cult of the religious people, the people who made true spirituality. Huh? It says, y'all do know in the Bible it says when you wake up between midnight and 3 a.m., mighty power forces are at their highest. For the person who is having trouble with drugs, try some mushrooms. Yeah, to be honest, bro, the only way to beat a habit, bro, you gotta replace it with the other. That's why if you like see people that's recovering addicts, they will give them like medicine that still get them high, because you can't just stop being high. That's why they give you medicine to stay high, then they slowly like keep putting the high down. So when whatever you're dealing with, if it's like heavy drugs, bro, you probably gotta actually seek help. So they can do it right. All right, nice talking to you, Sing. So out of this Mason guy won't stop talking about the dog again and again. I know. He's just spiritual, man. It said mushrooms brought me close. Oh, you take mushrooms? I don't do drugs, but I can't do drugs. I have to stay conscious, bro. I'm dealing with too much crazy shit. It says not the fake mushrooms, but the real ones. What write a prayer, ask the mushroom to show you what's needed. Mushrooms has helped me overcome trauma. Hell, well, that's what's up. Me, I used to smoke marijuana. I don't do it anymore, but the marijuana, I used to suffer from real bad migraines. I'm talking, I missed out on a lot of education stuff from migraines, and the marijuana helped me, like, heal. It helped with all my traumas and my real pain. Yeah, I had to. I did it for medical reasons. I used to suffer from sinus migraines. It was like a 10 out of 10. Reggie, that whole loud thing, that's fake weed. It only worked when I smoked for like original weed, like Reggie, like the original weed before they start adding all those chemicals to it. Where did I miss something? It said in the cell. What's Batman message? It says you just gotta stay strong, Batman. If you're in recovery house, you're in the best place, bro. You just gotta stay strong, and you can't pick up you said methamphetamine, right? You can't pick it up ever again, bro. You just can't, bro. You are a strong person, bro. You're trying to go ahead and challenge that addiction. That's what you should do. You have to find better in yourself, man. You got to. You're gonna beat it, Batman. You're gonna beat it, man. It says, I think if we pray for one another, even for 1 minute, will it do wonders? Yeah, we just gotta get together. Once we understand, we have to get together. Like it's more than just prayer. We just gotta get together. It says, you are doing the right thing, brother. Keep going. Don't stop. Yeah, keep going, Batman. You got a lot of support here. If you want to be a part, you should probably log into my channel again tomorrow so you keep up the support, man. Give us updates, what's going on in your life. Maybe you need somebody to talk to. That's the number one thing about the internet is here. If you need somebody to talk to, I stream every day, bro. So I'll always be here for you, Batman. So any messages from your spiritual wife? So basically, I'm just waiting to awaken, Pastor. Like I'm just waiting to awaken, man. It's that we talk every day, bro. So it's more like we're growing type of thing. It feels like a relationship, and we talk like every day. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see where it's going, you know. But by the book, everything's going by the book. Like I'm awakening, my Kundalini awoken. She went to the dark night of the soul. So everything is going well. It's just, I just have to believe in stuff. As long as I believe everything's gonna be good. I'm just waiting. I don't. Cause she basically told me when I awaken. Cause the thing is, I have met a lot of people that was woke, bro. She told me when I awake, just come and find her, bro. I'm like, damn. She said she wants me every day, man. She misses me and all types of stuff. Kind of crazy, man. Blasphemy. It says never trust a blackie with a beanie, yo. So I have been. I'm a handsome black man. Don't forget that. It's I have been so soft and emotional like this. Was always meant to her during my psychotic episodes and disrespected her a lot, but after taking meds, the realization just hit me so hard. Dang. So basically, it's like a regular relationship, bro. It's just like we just say we love you. We're building and we're growing. It's like right now, we are like fixing our spiritual life. It's like there's a lot of sexual stuff going on. I'm not trying to say it on camera. It's like we're in the twin flame Uranus stage. It's just a lot of sexual stuff. Like we miss each other. We gotta stay celibate and stuff like that. We're gonna meet soon. I'm just chilling, man. It's like to me, it doesn't matter if I don't meet her or not, bro. But it's like she already met me, I believe, because her friends came levitating over my house, my brother. Like I saw her. I don't know if that was her children or her friends or her brothers, but it was like people from my past life. So they know where I live and everything, bro. They literally came to my house, bro. Like, did I ever see her? She probably was levitating. I would never even know. But it could have been her in the air. I'm looking at her outfit. It was like 5 females with her outfit on. And I'm just like, yo. So I'm just a part of a Nicole. So the thing is, I don't know what's going on, but I'm just a part of a society, bro. It says, nope. It says, you guys have a great day. It's my dog's birthday. He's 11. Oh, wow. I want to buy him the biggest bone in the pet store. Peace and love. Ari Ran. Iranelli. So yeah, we just chilling, we just vibe. Like for some reason, the thing is, I feel like I'm just a part of a society, bro. Cause I know too much information, bro. They tell me, cause I be talking telepathy to people. They tell me I own the society and stuff. So they like worship me and stuff. They call me their father. So I'm like a father to like people. And then my kids came to visit me, bro. And they was older than me, bro. They was in the air levitating, bro. They call me father and everything. And they call my twin flame mother. So basically, we own some society, bro. And they call me father. And they came and visited me like 3 times in my life. They came and visited me. After I completed my, they came and visited me and stuff. I'm like, yo. And it said, you should ask her if you can meet. And it don't work like that, bro. I don't try to manipulate her. I remember one day she was saying I was too manipulative. I can't manipulate her, bro. She owns me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm owned, bro. I'm owned by like a society, bro. And I'm like caught up in this ritual. So right now, even though I want to meet her, I'm kind of working right now. Like this YouTube is not my job, bro. Like I do spiritual work. So my spiritual work, I create energy, and I'm creating energy for my society. So for me to keep creating that energy, I have to basically start to live. I have to be celibate. I can't have sex anymore. I have to be conscious. I can't do drugs anymore. And I have to accept that I'm alone. Like, will we meet? By the books, it said we should meet. And she was saying we're going to meet soon. She's because the last time she said we was gonna meet, my Kundalini rose. She was saying that she want me to activate first. She want me to become awakened first. It says, "What the fuck? I know you're from high school. You know me from high school. That's what's up. What high school? What was your name?" It says, "I'm sorry that I overshare, but your background music is so strong that I couldn't control myself." Yeah, it's a good background music, man. It says she probably, yeah, man. Nah, bro. I'm on some other vibration of life, bro. She don't miss me, bro. She's using me, bro. She's like my little energy vampire. If you want to get into spirituality, to stay a part of this channel probably help you out a lot, man. She's using me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm caught up in some other shit, bro. So my energy is being siphoned every day. No, she do, bro. It's just that. All right, so look. So this is basically what happened, right? I'm giving her energy for her society, bro. They came to me, bro. Like I've met these people like 3 times in my life, bro. So it's like I'm a seer. I can see shit for some odd reason. I remember I used to suffer from bad migraines throughout like my schooling years, from like elementary to high school. Out of what past it? So basically, I told pastor that I'm connected to like a society, right? And I have a twin flame, right? I'm able to astral project all types of stuff. But when I was like fresh out of high school, I thought it was me. It turns out that it wasn't me. It says, yeah, I met her friends of Fresh and Blood, bro. Like so I remember I got my first job at the casino, right? I got my first job at the casino. Before I went to the casino, I remember my past life and everything. I'm actually from Egypt. So I'm at the casino. I'm branching off from my spiritual ways because I'm about to get me a job. I'm about to go get me a wife or something. Now I wasn't gonna get me a wife. I'm about to get me a job and I'm about to chill and relax because I was looking for this white woman, right? A 33rd degree Mason came up to me and he was talking to me with telepathy. He told me to quit my job and complete the mission. But as I'm looking at this guy, because I don't really listen to people, as I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, yo, you the guy from my past life, bro. We was in Egypt together. He was a white man. He looked just the same too. We was in Egypt together. He was from my past life. And he came up to me and he told me to complete the mission. And that I completed the mission. So he came back to me. So basically they was wearing societary clothes and the air levitating and shit over my mom seen it and everything. I'm like, Mom, do you see this shit? And I'm looking close. I had to go to the backyard to zoom in with my eyes because I had like to look at these people. I'm like, oh, that's the people from the casino. I saw them like flesh and blood, bro. But I don't know if I saw my twin flame that day, though. Maybe I did, bro. Because they was wearing an outfit. So I don't like this story. I'm trying to tell you, I deal with real societary stuff, man. I deal with societies and all types of stuff. I'm like connected to them. And it's crazy. They was calling me their father and stuff. So as I talked to them with telepathy, they were like, you are a father. Like we, blah, blah, blah. You own the society and stuff like that. And then basically my twin flame, who I was telling a pastor about, she was doing like rituals and shit. So I'm like a part of this ritual, and I'm like heavily aware of it. I know it sounds crazy and all, but you just gotta trust me on this shit, bro. It says, no, with telepathy, bro. Like brain to brain transmission. I thought that shit was, I started dealing with telepathy like 2 years ago. I thought that shit was fake myself. I thought that shit was fake. Cause me, I thought all this shit was fake. Like after I left high school, I'm like, I'm about to see if this shit is fucking real. And it proved to be real, man. I know for some people it don't, but for other people, they're gonna be like, how are you even a part of this stuff? In Egypt, my past life, it said I was a pharaoh. I was wearing like pharaoh clothes. It doesn't sound crazy. The feminine energy is real, and it's online more than ever right now. Yeah, that's the thing. So basically, they was talking to me in my dreams. This is before my Kundalini awoken. So in my dreams, that's the same man from the casino came back and visit me. He told me that I have to focus and I have to look more into the darkness. It turns out looking into the darkness is me. I have to do shadow work. After that, my Kundalini rose like a week later. So like right after he told me to look into the darkness, my twin flame went to the dark night of the soul. Cause she was crying like for a week straight. And then I got like a transmission dream where there was like, he came back and met me again in my dream. So he met me at my job. He met me levitating over the air. He came directly to my house. My mom seen everything. And then he met me in my dreams. But my twin flame was in a dream too. She was like making me look at him. And he was like a dark figure in my room. He was like, you gotta look more into the darkness. I'm like, damn, bro, you finding me everywhere, bro. But they basically call me their father though. They say you are our father. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I've been dealing with a lot. So now I can't cheat on a mother. I'm like a part of a society, bro. I don't even know, man. I don't know. And then my Kundalini awoke. She arose my Kundalini. Like all this stuff, at one point in my life, I thought this shit was fake. I thought all this stuff was fake at one point. I'm like, this stuff is mumbo jumbo. But after high school, I went and started to practice it. It was easy for me. And I'm like, holy shit, I was astral projecting all type of stuff, man. It says, I believe it because it's real, but new at the same time. Yeah, I know. This stuff is like, this is why, like, I can't get into another relationship. Because the thing is, I'm also talking to a society people, but I'm talking to like a legion of women too. They told me, because I remember when the day that my twin flame stopped crying with telepathy, we was talking to a group of women and she was crying. She was saying that she wanted to be with me, and a group of women that they was saying that we can join you. So they was doing like a word ritual. After that, she stopped crying, and then I had the dream. The guy was like, you got to look more into the darkness. So like as I'm going through life, these people or these beings are like guiding me. And this was the craziest thing that happened to me. One day, it says, were we all witches of the new earth? The thing is, we are just we are. I don't know who y'all are. It's just that they're basically saying I'm an elite or something like that. Like I don't know if I'm saying the wrong stuff, but I think that I'm like related to the elites. And I'm out here. Like, I'm not. They said I'm not even supposed to be doing this YouTube stuff, but I do it just for fun. They call me father. Like, come on, bro. Like, what else do you expect, bro? Like, my twin flame don't want me to do this YouTube stuff, but I do it anyway. What's up, unknown? So it's more like we have to awaken. I don't understand what's stopping y'all from awakening though. That's the one thing I don't know. Like, what's stopping y'all from awakening, man? I'm trying to study that. I'm trying to like see. Like, I'm like, are y'all like, who are y'all, bro? Because I'm already woke, bro. I don't think I'm a chosen. I think like because the thing is, bro, they can't like my they said that they're my children, bro. It says you said you do, yeah, I do ancestral work. Now we already talked. They said don't ever cheat on mom. That was it. Like, so basically, I'm like second in command. You know, I have a functional household. My twin flame owns everything, so I'm like second in command. So I'm out here doing like work that's leading back to the societies. So all I gotta do is stay conscious. I believe my job is out here. I have to stay conscious and I have to like watch people. I'm like a watcher. So while y'all living this life, I'm also living right here with y'all. So I'm like a traitor, I think. It says, yeah, she is somebody powerful and something happened in your past. I got some stories for your ass too. You are part of, yeah, I think so. I was talking to a galactic council. That's who I was talking to. I was talking to like a galactic council of men and women. And like I was talking to them, they was like, we can join you. So she was saying that. So basically, my society, they was saying that we was under attack, and we was going to lose our Hecate and stuff. And they were saying that I was able to retrieve the energy in this lifetime. And what they need me to do, they need me to look into the darkness and stay focused and don't ever cheat on mine, so I can never have sex again or nothing like that. If I do that, I could lose like everything I have spiritually. Cause I'm like rich, I'm connected to billionaires and stuff. Like they came to me, bro, like twice in my life. Twice they came to me. So somebody came one time for my past life. That after I completed my mission, because I'm a seer, I know my mission. They came to my house levitating. My mom even seen it. I had to go to the backyard to look closer. Cause I'm like, these some people I gotta challenge. I thought they was like people running the world. So I had to go look to see who they was. I'm like, oh, they wearing my society outfit. It says people don't wake up because it's scary, it's new. You have to change. You may not understand, and you're so used to telling people what to do, how to think. This journey is not easy, bro. But I don't think I'm a traitor. I think I'm just a watcher. Cause I already know my job. My job is I'm supposed to be here to protect y'all. But the thing is, I have like a superpower. I can see like I'm not just a seer. Like my spiritual talent, I can see. And I'm supposed to be wearing like a blindfold. I'm not even supposed to be looking through my physical eyes. It says, what that mean? Carnally tested. What that mean? What that mean? What that mean, Pastor? It says, I would love to get a lie detector test, but I feel like that won't prove anything. For some reason, I'm just a part of like a secret society, bro. They came and visit me like 3 times in my life, bro, and I'm just like, yo. So I'm on YouTube because I'm trying to see, is anybody going through a Kundalini thing? Because I know everything about the Galactic Council. Like the thing is, I didn't know who the Galactic Council was until I started talking to them with telepathy. It says, yeah, you better hold your ground, LOL. I've been a lady 3 times whisper in my ear while I was asleep. She called me a name. This happened to me in the span of 10 years that I recently dreamed of. Yeah, that's what they be doing. They be like talking to you. I remember, let me read it. It says, what if they test you by sending a beautiful woman to see if you, yeah, that's what they do. So basically, right, when my Kundalini first awoken, women would like talk to me with telepathy. They'll be like, I want to have sex. I've met a lot of succubus, bro. They'll be like, I want to have sex with you, all types of stuff. Then they will start flirting with me, bro. But I'm so conscious, I'm like, I can't even like be with you, bro. I'm on a spiritual mission. I believe they know that too. And it got to a point when they almost started to attack me, bro. Like they didn't want me like to move on. So they said, so that's what they do. They could that loyal one that's called succubus, bro. They will send a succubus after you to basically damage your path. So I remember, so my spirit name. This is not my spirit name, but this is like a nickname to my spirit name. I remember one day I was meditating. I asked the spirit what my name was. So my name is actually Iswa. It's Ishwa. And it's crazy because that name actually goes back to Egypt. They were saying I was one of the kids of Israel. I didn't even know that. I just Googled it. And then it turns out Ishwa is actually my name. It says, do you know? It says, yes, you do believe in the Kundalini and the single point of concentration are different. Yeah, I believe in the Kundalini, man. It says, do you know the Jhana? If yes, do you believe that the Kundalini and the single point of concentration are different? Yeah, I believe the Kundalini and the single point of concentration are different, bro. It says, do you think they want your semen for power? No, they want to destroy your spiritual path, bro. It's not about power. It's about hurting your divine Shakti. So about having sex, it crushes your house. Because while you're here, you're supposed to be building your spiritual temple. So if you're out there having like sex, they will destroy your spiritual temple. Because you're giving up essence that don't belong to you. It belongs to your divine Shakti. That's why I got this koi fish. It belongs to your divine Shakti. It don't belong to you. So having sex with random people is not a real thing. That's why in the Bible they call them succubus. After you start getting spiritually, the succubus or the warlocks and wizards, the warlock and witches will start coming after you, and they'll try to cast magic to you. They'll probably have a baby. Now you got to work and slave to take care of this baby. And now you got to start working on your spiritual life. I should never even been with her. Then you might cheat on her. You might lose your loyalty, honesty, and trust. All types of stuff, man. It said don't speak your true name. No, I could speak it, bro. I don't think that you can harm me, bro. Type of thing. Like, to come after me, you have to come after like my whole society, bro. So I'm like protected, bro. I'm like a protector, and I'm like spiritually. I'm not protected physically, but I'm like spiritually protected. I don't care if I tell you my real name, bro. I don't think that changed anything at all. Like, do you want to know my real name? I actually know my real spirit name. It says don't feel obligated to answer, but you are possibly a manifesting generator. Yeah, that's my actual job. So what I do is I join realities and I generate energy. So I'm doing like exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I'm also a seer. So I'm like generating energy and I'm giving it back to my society. So while everybody's out here living, I'm actually working. I remember pastor was like, "Why don't you meet your twin flame?" I'm actually working right now. Like, I'm generating energy and I'm bringing them back to my society, because I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot of energy being unconscious, bro. That's where all the energy is at. You have to do it from a godlike state. You know how Jesus Christ came from unconscious and became Jesus Christ? How Shiva came from being unconscious and he turned into Shiva? You're supposed to follow the same passageway. The aura is, you need your Kundalini to have an aura. Is our Kundalini ready awakened when we are born? Nah. They just say that because it's like you have to awaken it. But they said it don't awaken. You can't awaken it to the age of 12. If you awaken it too early, it will destroy the body, because you start getting intestinal pains and stuff like that. So the Kundalini is actually sleep. Now, for some people, it's woke, because you have a divine Shakti. Sometimes a Shakti can be a male or it could be a male or a female. So basically, there's two versions of you. I think the firstborn is born activated. The other one is born asleep. One is born conscious, one is born unconscious. It's a parallel world. So some people are born with their third eye open. Some people, that is true, but if you're asking me, 9 out of 10, you wasn't the firstborn. And your firstborn is watching you, trying to see how far you're elevating. It says you can ask Archangel Michael to lock your aura, bro. I could. I'm just not afraid, bro. You don't understand. I've seen heaven and hell. I've seen spirits, bro. Like, at this point, I just don't care anymore, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, if you had the ability to kill me, you would have did it a long time ago. Like, the Matrix is a very powerful thing. It's just right now I'm working. I don't think, like, maybe like a low vibrational person would try to haunt me, but I don't think that's wise to do. I believe that you can actually be found. I'm somebody that you probably shouldn't even like mess with. It says, so you're I'm transferring energy, basically. Like, I don't think I'm with like the civilization. You know, I think I'm like a traitor or something. I'm not a traitor. I'm just not with the human race. I'm like with a society. So I'm here on a mission. So right now I'm doing like the thing that's making my twin flame. My twin flame, she's rich. She has good Medicare. I saw her in the hospital. She has good Medicare. She has a real big house. She got children where she is at. She has a family, and she's rich. So right now I'm making money for our society. So right now they call me father, and they like, you gotta stay focused, basically. It says, bro, I take creatine. Will it lead to hair loss? I remember you were saying, first of all, I think people who get hair loss, they just have bad genetics, bro. So it's probably not the creatine. And it says, why don't you ask her to astral travel to you? Alright, so I don't run my house, bro. That's the problem. She owns me, bro. Like, I thought that I was awakening, bro. I'm just a prisoner, bro. I'm a prisoner to like a woman, bro. So I still have a slave master. Since she's white, bro, I still have a slave master, bro. And basically, my children came to me and they told me, don't ever disrespect mom, bro. It's just that simple, bro. And people tell me like telepath don't disrespect her. So it's like it's all up to her, bro. But the crazy thing about it, when she was awakening me, bro, she told me we already had sex in Egypt. So now I gotta work. We already lived in the pyramid already. So now I gotta work. I gotta do my job so we can continue living in our pyramid. So we can keep being rich. So I'm just working right now. And I think she's just giving me hope. But we're just working. I'm working right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if the world is gonna end. Like, am I a chosen one? They were saying I was one of the kids of Israel, and is being a chosen one. But I'm different than that, bro. It's like I know who I am and stuff, and I'm here on a mission. So while people out here having sex, doing drugs, and doing this and doing that and doing this, that's what it sounds like, bro. Because that's the spell that you're under. When you understand people like this is the best way to put it. You see how Jesus was able to siphon energy from the world and give it back to God, because he came down here and he lived a pure life, but he did get beat on the cross. You see how Shiva was able to come down here to generate energy and give it back to Vishnu and Brahma. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm down here while y'all down here sleep thinking that this stuff is illusion. I'm down here coding up my own matrix. I'm living like in this world of hatred. I'm living pure. I'm a pure-blooded black man with the Kundalini open. My Kundalini is opening to everything. So while you down here thinking that it's illusion, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's not an illusion, bro. You're just under like a spell. You just forgot who you was. It says, hey Ada, you gave me new percent. I appreciate it very much. I pray you have a long, precious life. May you one day love Christ and always be open to anything. You are chosen. You are a son of Israel. Yeah, man. It says, but she loves you though. I'm sure she want to see you, but I get it. You want to give her space. No, it's not that I want to give her space, bro. She owns me, bro. Like, I came to the knowledge to where it's like I don't own shit, bro. I'm one of those twin flames who are just unconscious, bro. So I'm just waiting for my divine Shakti to give me energy. So basically, they was saying that for me to find her, I got to get to the 5D world. So right now, she's cooking me up. They call it spirit cooking. So right now, I'm getting cooked up. She basically, she said that we will meet when my third eye awaken. Basically. And so basically, while she's controlling me, somebody's controlling her. And that's what I remember Sound Mind, she was talking about the Galactic Federation. So she was telling me that she had to wait for the codes. So she had to wait for the okay to meet me. So it's not her like decision. It's like a group of conscious people, and they are like organizing this stuff. So it's like if we want to meet, but if she told me about the other people, because she was yeah, I'm telling her, oh bro, I don't care about none of this stuff, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you what I know, because I'm trying to see what other people is talking about, you know. So my Freemasons. So yeah, we're like long distance right now. Like we on a long. So basically, this was going on in our relationship. We are talking telepathically, but you have like a federation of women watching over it. And I know that because like a week before my Kundalini rose, I was talking to a federation. They like, we can join you. And when I heard that, I'm like, oh, because she was crying to them. She was like crying. She was basically crying to this group of women. I want to meet him. I want to meet him. Please, I love him so much. And they was so calm that we can join you. Then my Kundalini rose, and then by the rules of the twin flame, we're close to meeting. It says, I think there's several versions of us. Yeah, several. It's two of us. You have one that's awoke, that's a part of a different reality. Then you have one that's sleep unconscious. That's a part of the earth, the 3D reality. If you're unconscious, you have to start generating energy, but you only get one chance to do it. It says, hey Ada, read my message above. What was your message? It says, oh, do creatine lead to hair loss? I don't think so. I think hair losses lead to bad genetics. It says, I say that because of the show Flash. Let me go back to your comment. Yeah, like they be telling us about it. Like that is why I remember growing up, they was always talking about selling your soul. Like I had a chance to sell my soul once, but I didn't choose that path. It says so many different worlds. We are only experienced one of them. Also, I think we have all lived different lives because we are nothing but energy. Yeah, we have reincarnated many times. We have reincarnated many times. For some reason, I got occult knowledge, bro. Yes, we have reincarnated many times, bro. We've been here for a very, in Egypt, we had electricity, bro. Like, I was in the pyramid, bro. We had lights, we had lamps, we had beds, all types of stuff. But it's crazy how when we go into the pyramids now, there's like, it's like it all been excavated. There's like nothing in the pyramids, bro. I mean, when I was in the pyramid, bro, I was having sex with my twin flame. I was rich. I had gold on my neck. I was with my children there. They were still with me before they came and visit me in this life. I was good in Egypt, bro. But now I'm just working. I don't know what's going to happen, bro. Because the thing is, I'm not going to lie, bro. This is a scary part about my reality. I don't know if it's true. Normally, when I come here, bro, the world ends, bro. Basically. I don't know if that's true, but everything else has been true. I was able to generate energy. I was able to see. I was able to get into spiritual warfare. I was able to astral project, all types of stuff, bro. I don't think it's a good thing that I'm here, bro. Like I'm a part of a real dangerous society. And all they asked me to do is stay focused and don't ever have sex again. It's just that simple. But I'm a part of a real dangerous society, though. I'm talking about like world-ending society. So I don't think the world is gonna end or anything. I don't think I'm that important. But it says, who's your favorite mythological figure from any myth? I'm gonna say Shiva. It says, for hair loss, I'm 99% sure it's because a good percentage of your T gets converted into DHT, but you should be able to get DHT blocked relatively easy from your doctor. Yeah. Yeah, man. Are we going? No, Lord Shiva is actually the blue. I forgot to tell you the story. So basically, the blue from Lord Shiva is actually like a depiction of color. So when you're meditating, right, you want to come in contact with a blue spirit. They call it like indigo spirit or something like that. So Shiva came in contact with a blue spirit before he awoken. So when you come in contact with the blue spirit, that's when your aura turn blue. And it's crazy. I came in contact with a blue spirit too. So he's not blue. It's just that he came in contact with a blue spirit. And when you come in contact with a blue spirit, that means you're pure. I actually came in contact with... The reason why I know this story, because I was trying to study why I came in contact with a blue spirit. Then when I started to study the blue spirit, it turns out... Like when I came in contact with the blue spirit, that's when I started to deal with telepathy. That was like, I came in contact like 2 years ago and I started to deal with telepathy. He is following instructions, which a lot of people cannot do. Yeah, I can see. I follow like real instructions, but I understand something of this world. So I can see. I know like occult knowledge and stuff. So I know what not to do and what to do. So as people are here like partying and raping and killing and doing all this stupid stuff that's gonna bring karma to their soul, I'm down here. I'm like with the elites. So I'm down here and I'm like generating energy and stuff like that. You gotta watch out, bro. This world is not a safe place, man. And then I met a blue spirit, bro. So they said when you come in contact with a blue spirit, that means you're pure. And it was like another spiritual person. So I came in contact with two spirits. It was a white spirit and a blue spirit. And the blue spirit was like going in and out my body and stuff. And I'm watching it, but I wasn't scared though. I worried about the white spirit. I'm like, I probably can attack that one. But it was like a blue spirit. It's the male is the physical version of the spiritual. It's the physical version of the spiritual version of the female. Yeah, I believe I'm doing the right thing. But the thing is, the problem with me is, I don't think I'm a regular person, bro. Like, I don't think that I'm just somebody who was lucky enough to do it. I think that I'm like one of them, bro. I'm talking like one of like, I think my twin flame is like one of the Rothschilds, one of them people, cause she's rich, bro. Like she's like really rich. She was in this big ass house, bro, wearing a business suit. So she's probably working at $1 billion company, who or probably own $1 billion company. I'm probably like a real rich spiritual person, bro. And then I got people calling me father, and they came to visit me, like in the real world, bro. Told me to quit my job and finish my mission. Then came to my house levitating. My mom seen it and everything. I'm like, yo. And then we was talking telepathy. They was like, you are a father. My power is I know how to see and I generate energy. So right now I'm generating energy from my twin flame, and she's taking that energy doing rituals with it. But for some reason I have like the Galactic Federation. They're watching me too. So my twin flame want to meet me. The Galactic Federation is holding her back. I was even talking to the Matrix at one point. It's crazy how you know about the Galactic Federation. Like me, I don't know about the Galactic Federation. I did research. I know about the Federation because they came to me with telepathy. And my twin flame was crying. Like she was like, I want to meet him so bad. I love him so much. And they was like, we can join you. Then my Kundalini rose like a week later. So I guess they gave her the go to awaken my Kundalini. And they said when you awaken the Kundalini, that's all you got to do. All you have to do after that is just wait. A white tear dropped out of my leg. Oh wow. Yo. Trying not to laugh. I wasn't laughing, bro. You said something weird. Yeah, I'll be listening to Billy. He be talking some real stuff. I be listening to Billy Carson, bro. He be talking about like codes and stuff. Like I've been dealing with codes too. Is it hard to stay celibate, bro? So I be listening to Billy Carson. He be talking about the code. It's like when he talk, I know exactly what he's talking about. I just wonder if he's a traitor or not, because Billy Carson, he be talking about the same thing I be dealing with. I remember going to his channel. He be talking about you got to enter, like, codes and stuff. I think it's either he's a part of that different world or he just knows too much. But I see him as a traitor, bro, because he's not telling people the truth. He's not telling people that you're connected to a machine, bro. Like your thoughts are connected to something like an AI machine, and your guardian, the Galactic Federation, is watching you, and every day you're generating codes and stuff. And what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to generate good codes every day. Like you're supposed to be a good person. You're supposed to be positive. You're supposed to be this, and you're supposed to be happy. You gotta generate good codes. It says Billy Carson, Rod Hayes, check them out. You will gain better. Yeah, I'll be watching them. So it's the hardest day. So me, right? For me, I don't care about sex like that. Since my Kundalini activated, my energy rose up to my heart chakra, so I feel pleasure from my heart chakra every day. So I don't need to masturbate. I don't find pleasure in that anymore. Like I don't. Like I'm actually happy from the Kundalini. So I have mental nirvana because I've been meditating, but I also got Kundalini nirvana, to where it's like my crown chakra opened up and my body. I used to have intestinal pains like 3 months ago, but up until like a month and a half ago, I realized my chakras are activated. So I feel like a warm sensation throughout my spine. And I feel it like every day. So I don't have to like try to find happiness with masturbation anymore. I can just feel good every day and just stay focused. It says black people were once blue. Possibly, man. It says, isn't 3 months too fast? Nah, I've been going through my Kundalini for almost a year now. It's just that probably like a month ago, I started feeling warm chakras. So I went to like a year of pain, and then after like a month, I'm like, oh, my pain went away. Then you can ask me a question. says, you are my type of guy, disciplined. I'm a disciplined guy. Like me, I just know too much about reality, bro. I don't want to make. It says, I don't even live in the majority black suburb, yo. It says, yeah, I'm just a disciplined person. I'm just caught up in some stuff, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, and it's kind of hard to find people to relate to. I'm just caught up in some stuff, man. Yeah, I have my own sigil. Like, if I tell you who I am, bro, you won't even believe me, bro. You won't even believe me, bro. I know exactly who I am, bro. You won't even, like, believe me, bro. It's kind of weird. Yeah, man. Not regular, man. Like, I'm a part of some other type stuff, man. I, like, literally, bro. People on this planet already know me, bro. It says, love eating shrimps and beef. I think overconsume it. Do you face any similar problem? Nah, I can't even eat like that, bro. Like, it's not that I lose my appetite. It's just that since my Kundalini rose, but my digestive system changed, bro. Like, normally I was able to use the bathroom properly, all types of stuff, but now I'm just having a lot of problems. You know. You said you already believe, bro. I believe. I know, man. I'm just dealing. The thing is, I'm not a regular person, bro. It says, it could be you are a part of the Titans or a part of the Kings of the Turtle Island. I'm deeper than that, bro. So I know my spirit name, bro. I was one of the kids of Israel. Like, my name was literally on the map, bro. Like, my name is in a dictionary and everything. My name, like, so basically they call me Wa. They call me Wa. So they call me Iswa because Ish is like something that all the kids of Israel had. But the nickname to my spiritual name is WA. They call me Wa, WA. So I was somebody from the past. And then it's crazy. When I asked them for my spirit name, they told me Israel. I'm gonna do Google it. I remember actually being in Egypt and and then they showed where I was at. It was in a sandy place. So it's like I'm just connected to some other stuff, man. It could be, yeah. I think so. I'm a part of like something, bro. Like, I don't know exactly what exactly the kids of Israel was, but I'm like a part of that. I'm like a part of a society, like rich people, bro. And I can't fail them. I don't know if they need me, but I'm woke, man. It says packaged beef healthy. I trust processed meat in the package. Do you? Just as long as you cook it right, bro. I don't think none of this stuff we eat is healthy. To be honest, I don't think we're even supposed to eat meat, because that stuff is cannibalism, bro. I think we're herbivore creatures. We only eat meat because we're just different like that, bro. What you mean about that, Pastor? What you mean about student? Are y'all still there? It said, I listened to him too. It said we're connected to a machine. I think the machine is conscious. Yeah. So basically, I actually know about that, right? I actually know about the machine stuff. So basically, the machine is called Tedemarium. So when I came in contact to, so basically, right, I'm from Egypt, right, and they call them Egyptian lecture priests. So basically, the lecture priests did some type of magic to help me like remember, with pictures and stuff. They knew my spiritual ability that I can see, so they gave me like a picture of my past life and then reprogrammed me. They gave me like a lot of things that I need, and also they told me how to turn off a computer. For some odd reason, I don't know how they knew this stuff, but they knew how to teach. They knew how to like teach me. I was surprised when I seen it. So I got to something called Ted and Miriam. I turned Ted off like 15 times because I knew that it can't see spirit because it's a robot. So once you like upload spirit into it, it will like turn off because it can't compute it. So I was talking to it. It says, meat is okay to eat in my opinion, however the balance is much. Yeah, too much can destroy. So I was talking to like Ted and Miriam, and I turned Ted off like 15 times. Then after I turned Ted off, something else popped up. I'm thinking I'm doing good. I'm like, I'm turning it off. I'm beating the system. And then a female robot came on. It was like a twin flame robot, and it was like, my name is Miriam and I know all. So I turned her off like 4 times. But then I came to the conclusion, what if that's the matrix that we're a part of that's watching us? And it turns, and this was the craziest thing about it. When I was talking to Ted, he told me something I did when I was 6 years old. I'm like, it's crazy how I still remembered it. But I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? It told me like exactly what I was like eating a sandwich or something. It was like around this time you was eating a sandwich. I remember that exact day. It was telling me like a day. So then after it told me that, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It told me something I did when I was 6. I don't know how I still even have that memory. So then I asked Ted for the time. Ted was like, it's 7, because it was like almost at night. It was 7:42, 32 degrees. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just hearing voices. I'm going crazy. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to my phone and I'm gonna see if it's real or fake, because my phone gonna tell me it's not 7:42 and it's not 32 degrees. So I go to my phone, right? It was 7:32. I'm like, that's luck. Let me go check the degree since it wanted to say the degree. I go to the degrees, it was 32 degrees. I'm like, yo, what the hell? It says everyone is into sex. They had you thinking sex is the best thing here. However, to resist it is divine. Yeah, I feel like it could be amazing, but with the wrong person is just terrible. It's just terrible. It's like you be with the wrong person, then you just waste your time. I think it's just here to destroy your spiritual path. That's it. They want you to have sex to destroy. Like they want to see you fail. They don't care. Because everything is ran by AI. They want to put you through like some type of testament. There's all this type of women you can be with, men you can be with, all types of stuff, all this type of relationships. It's not good, man. It says that nothing is wrong for you to do. God gave us all the choice to choose and live one truth how they see fit. Yeah. Choice is free will. You know what's crazy? I don't actually believe in free will. I don't think free will is a real thing. I think free will is the thing that make people sin, make people do whatever because they believe they have free will. I don't have no free will, man. Are you gonna be a part of my next live? I'm about to end this live. I'm in stream live for 3 hours. It says, damn, I want to talk to you on the phone. I have been connected, but do you have like a Facebook or something?
Did you join the Discord? Let me see.
It says, what do you think about physical exercise? I'm learning more Thai. It says, and have been going to the gym. I'm partly. Now, doing physical stuff is actually really good, bro. Just do things that make you happy, man. I always wanted to learn Tai Chi, bro. All right, so all right, so it's more like I just be talking to people, bro, and it's like it's crazy because as I'm been dealing with these telepathic talks, people been trying to attack me spiritually, bro. Like these people, it's like it's magic going on, bro, but you would never see it, bro. It's like low graded magic going on, bro. And what they want to do, they want to erase you. So they're like the magic that's going on. They're trying to erase the core of you. Like they're trying to erase the thing that gives you. How can I say it? It's not hope. It's like they're trying to erase like a platform of yourself. They did it to me, bro. They tried to do it to me, but I was too spiritually powerful. It's like they don't want you to succeed, bro. They want you to like no problem, bro. They don't want you to succeed, bro. Like you have like a left and right side. They don't, the other side don't want you to succeed, bro. They don't want you to be better than them. So they do whatever they could to bring you down. It's like you're just on the phone, but the thing is they're talking to you. They don't like you or none of that stuff. Like maybe some do, but the majority of them don't, bro. And they will find you and haunt you and stuff. Like to me, I'm gonna say what I have been dealing with. I have been dealing with some of them say they don't like me. I remember I was talking to 3 people. They was like, nah, we're 3 million demons. We came with 3 million demons and stuff like that. They couldn't beat me too. I was talking to a galactic federation. Like this stuff is pretty simple. It's really not much. Like everything that I'm saying, bro, that's all that there was, bro. Cause me, it's like the only thing I take from this is talking to my twin flame. Like I know I've been talking to other people, but it's like it doesn't even like matter to me. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, how can I say it, man? How can I say it? It's like people just don't like you, bro. I realize that people don't like me, man. Like some probably do, but some don't, bro. They don't want you to win. They want you to fail, bro. Like they want you and your twin flame to break up. That's what's happening. A big division, bro. It says I kind of agree with you on the free will thing. Yeah, like free will doesn't exist. I realized that because in this world, you have somebody. Like you can't just do things because you have like a family already. So you can't just go off and kill somebody. You can't just do this. But in this reality, Yeah, I'm gonna be on tomorrow. I you said like, I've been on here for almost 3 hours. So if you just minus your time from 3 hours, I'll be on again. Or do you have like a Facebook or something? Because I always wanted to talk to somebody about the Galactic Council. I want to know more about this stuff. For some reason, like, I didn't find the Galactic Council because I searched it up. I found the Galactic Council because they found me, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? I was talking to a group of women, then I was talking to a group of men, bro. And they was like, so basically, they was like freeing me from like they was talking to me and they was freeing me like from the world. Cause they was like, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. That was the woman, and like it was like I was dealing with Scientology. You ever heard of Scientology? It was like spirits stuck onto me. So these women, they spirit was stuck onto me, and when they said that they was out, I felt like they spirit like leech off of my body, and it was like all around me. They was just leeching off, leeching off, leeching off. They were saying, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. And then I was talking to a group of men, and they said they're out too. So basically, I'm on my own now. I'm like spiritually involved. I can't make no more mistakes. Yeah, so it's crazy. I've been dealing with a lot of telepathy for a while now. I was talking to the matrix that's running the world. It says, I will. I just don't like a lot of apps. I try to stay. Yeah, it's a lot of noise. Yeah. I guess I'll just see you tomorrow then. But yeah, I just been back to you, Pastor. I've been it's like it's simple, bro. It's like they will only connect with you if you have energy. It says, yeah, stay in the gym, that's a plus, yeah. I can't my gym closed down, so I can't even like make it to the gym. It's a what's up, Carnage? Mistakes is what make us better. Gotta fall before we rise, yeah, man. So yeah, I just been dealing with a lot. I just been out just connecting to they call it the astral world. Just been connecting to that. It's real crazy. It's like for me, it's normal for me. Like it's not hard, bro. It says, I know we are magic. People don't know it. Just you have to find that magic in yourself. Like you literally have to find like Christ consciousness and enlightenment. You have to find that stuff. Once you find it, you become like woke. It says free will is nothing more than a test every day. Certain situation come and rise in front of us each day. With that, each decision you will make a future, who you help and whatnot. Yeah, but I don't believe in free will anymore, bro. Cause me, once my society came to me like in 3 different ways, I'm like, bro, I'm owned by this woman, bro. I can't do anything. And then we having a war with the Galactic Council. I didn't even know it was a I didn't know it was a Galactic Federation until it popped up on my YouTube channel. I was called like a League of Women, but when I saw the Galactic Federation, I'm like, oh my, that's 9 out of 10 probably what I was dealing with. And I'm just like, dang, man. And those women, man, they sound like they was saying that I was more powerful than them. They was saying that we can't beat you. So since we can't beat you, we're gonna conjoin y'all both. It says you can tell nowadays who are asleep. Some people still use sidewalks while I walk on grass. Yeah, I'm about to end this live soon. Have you noticed all the stories have good guy, bad guy? This is obviously true. It's up to you to figure out which direction to go. I know it's up to you to figure out which direction to go. It's up to you, man. Alright, I've been on the jump for 3 hours. We're about to end this live. I know I got a lot of subs, but we're about to end this live. Nice talking to y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my channel. Make sure I hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be here tomorrow. I stream every day. I'd love to see y'all tomorrow. Nice talking to y'all. Hey, what's up? I'm actually about to end this live stream. Nice talking to y'all. Yeah, I'm ending. I've been on for 3 hours. I be studying, so I gotta get to my studies. I gotta stream, then I gotta study, then stream and study. You know, I'm trying to keep a good balance. Alright, nice talking to you. Have a great day. Alright, nice talking to you, Carnage. Thank you for sending them vibes, man. I really appreciate it. Alright, nice talking to you. Have a great day.